Y'all come on in here. Y'all come on in here, man. Let's see, let's talk some boxing tonight, y'all. Let's talk some boxing tonight. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? I know it's late, but I just finished watching a fight, and now I'm up, and I'm ready to talk about some boxing, y'all. I'm ready to talk about some boxing. If y'all up, because a lot of times I know y'all probably be asleep. If y'all up. What's going on, y'all? What's the word? What's the word? What's the word? What's the deal? Y'all talk to me. What's going on? I just finished watching this fight, so now I'm up and ready to chat about the fight, man. What's up, y'all? What's going on? I know it's like super late. I know it's late, but what's going on? What's going on, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's going on? Talk to me. Talk to me. I can't see. Hey, what's going on? I I did see the fight. I just finished watching the fight. That's why I'm on here right now. Yeah, Pitbull got that Mike Tyson style, y'all. And I told a lot of people that like y'all in here clowning. I told people the moment Pitbull, like when Pitbull said he didn't want to fight Shakur Stevenson because Shakur was too boring, I knew that was code for I don't want to fight Shakur because he would make me look average. He will make me look average, and I don't know how to he don't know how to cut the ring off to actually get to Shakur because Pitbull does not have a jab. And I told y'all somebody without a jab is not going to be Shakur Stevenson, right? So this fight, you saw him absent of a jab, not be able to get on the inside of Jose Valenzuela. El Rayo, I mean, was outboxing him cleanly, boxing Pitbull's ears off all night. Their fight was not even close. It was not close. And in his first title defense, Pitbull loses his belt because Pitbull he relies on uncontrolled aggression to try to win fights. Opening a fight, he winging shots, really just aggressive, but that is only effective against a fighter who is not defensively responsible, who doesn't know how to box. He'll beat guys like Pitbull Cruz. I mean, not Pitbull Cruz, Rolly Romero. Rolly Romero is not a he's just not a skilled fighter. So he'll beat guys like Rolly all day long. When you fight dudes like Shakur, he's gonna have issues. He's gonna have a problem fighting Shakur. Shakur is he's a skilled boxer. He's not a hard hitter. Yeah, Shakur is not the most exciting guy, but he is a guy that relies on the sweet science. Shakur will pivot on him all night. Will counter Pitbull Cruz all night long, right? And again, he won't sit there and be available for Pitbull to hit cleanly. He won't. That smothering style works against dudes who are not defensively responsible, who don't know how to box, and all they know how to do is trade shots with you. They're gonna have to change the way Pitbull fights for him to be like a for him to beat the top guys. They're gonna have to change how he fights. That style is aggressive, it's fun to watch, it's exciting, but top tier boxers will never lose against a style like that. If Pitbull fights Tank again, Pitbull is getting stopped early, fifth or sixth round. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And he's going to get hurt because he's just wildly aggressive and you can counter him easily. If you're a great fighter, Errol was sneaking that uppercut in on him so smooth. Imagine Tank sneaking in them. Tank love that uppercut. Now Errol has a long, Valenzuela has longer hands. He has a longer reach than Tank. But Tank know how to land them shots in perfectly. He will time the hell out of Pitbull. And I told y'all that when I made that video about Shakur Stevenson being able to beat Pitbull by unanimous decision, a lot of the Shakur haters, they came on, oh, man, Pitbull telling facts, Shakur too boring to fight. And I told y'all, when a fighter says a fighter is too boring to fight them, oh, he too boring, I don't want to fight him. That means I don't know how to cut the ring off to get to him. He will embarrass me and have me swinging for the fences all night, so I don't want to fight him. I've seen it before. I know when fighters say stuff like that, that means they know stylistically that fighter is a bad matchup for them, and they don't want to get exposed. So that's why Pitbull did not want to fight Shakur. Pitbull would rely on a person who stays right in front of him for him to be able to fight. Oh, Bass Pro, what's up, bro? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it, man. Will do, man. He stuck with that style. His body too combative. Yeah, arms is too. You right. He got them short arms, man. He can't fight outside. You right. You're right. Because he's smaller than Tank Pitbull. Yeah, and that style again, he can beat Rolly, dudes like that. Dudes that really don't know how to respond to that, but that's something. Pitbull only know how to fight that aggressive style like that. It's the only way he know how to fight. And again, it's exciting, it's fun to watch. But a true pugilist, a true boxer, is not gonna lose to that style. So y'all, a lot of people thought I was Shakur trash, and I know it's popular to just to dump on Shakur now. I know that, but again, Shakur knows how to box very well. It's not the most exciting. He is an Olympic point style fighter, but he won't come close to whooping Shakur Pitbull. Pitbull would have looked even worse against Shakur. Now let's talk about Terence Crawford. Israil Madrimov looked a lot better than I ever thought he would look. I gotta give it. He made a lot of he gained a lot of respect tonight. He made his name tonight. However, Terence Crawford was a sharper fighter a lot, and he was more aggressive at times. Madrimov, unlike my boy Errol Spence, and I love Errol, he wasn't a stationary target. Upper body movement really good. Did a lot of feinting, but at times he did more feinting than throwing punches at times. And I'm like, yeah, you gotta throw some punches, bro. You gotta throw more punches. Be more aggressive to really, really be able to beat Bud. I feel like he should have been more aggressive at times. Had good footwork. Again, was not a stationary target. Landed some really tough shots on Bud. Had Bud, it was a mouse under Bud's, what I believe, right eye, I believe it was. He had a swelling under Bud. Bud eye was swole up. But Bud, at the end of the last 2 rounds, man, he started teeing off. Did that double uppercut? Oh my God, that was vicious. You know what I mean? But Bud couldn't knock him out. I think the last knockout Bud had was against. The last not knockout. The last decision he had was against Victor Postal, I believe. I think that was 2016. I remember I watched that with my uncle. I believe it was Victor Postal. The last time he had a decision win. Madrimov was a big guy. Terence gonna have to get adjusted to that weight class. A lot of them dudes big, strong. And I like the fact that when Madrimov fought Terence, every time Terence threw something, Madrimov was trying to throw something back. He wasn't trying to let Terence bully him at all. He stayed strong. But Terence is a more skilled boxer, more experienced guy. Terence got that decision, and I believe he earned that decision. I believe Terence won for sure. A lot closer than I ever thought, though. A lot closer than I ever thought. Now, you got people saying, well, after that performance, does Terence beat Canelo Alvarez? I believe Terence would fight Canelo a lot differently. I believe Terence Canelo would take the fight now. I bet you Canelo take the fight now. I bet you. I bet you in Canelo mind, Canelo thinking in his head, all right, now I know I can smoke him. He'll take it now. He'll take it now. First, Canelo was saying, it's not a reward for him to fight him. But I think Turkey, Al-Sheikh, them brothers put up their money. They put their money up, they'll get their fight to happen. Madrimov fought well, though. He fought a lot better than I ever thought. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But, yeah, man, Terence is getting touched up at times, getting hit with some shots. He was throwing his shots back, too, but Terence really couldn't get a rhythm for a while against Madrimov, and that's because Madrimov was getting that upper body movement, wasn't allowed. It was keeping Terence guessing. Terence kept resetting at times because Madrimov was tricky, slick, all of the above, and yeah, it was just a different style for Terence to fight. It was a bigger guy, strong guy, real compact. Terence is moving again. First fight at 154. Yeah. But yeah, man. So Terence get the division. Yeah, y'all in here wilding. We got to get y'all. Some of y'all gonna have to get up out of here with that bull. You know what I'm saying? Some of the hard shots Crawford ate, it might be different. Nah, for sure. For sure. Canelo hits a lot harder. Canelo has a chin on him. I don't know, he got titanium in his head or something. He got a chin on him too. Terrence's best bet, I always said Terrence's best bet was to try to outbox Canelo. Do not stand in the pocket and try to trade with him, because that's where Terence will get hurt. 100% will get hurt. I feel like Terrence's best bet was to just box Canelo. Terence got a lot of dog in him, so he get pulled into dog fights and allows himself to be in dog fights when he don't have to. But yeah, man, I don't know. He would have to fight Canelo differently, man. But Canelo might make the fight now. He got titanium in that head, bro. That mob bro. You can almost knock his head off. You can snap his head back like a Pez dispenser with them uppercuts, and he will still keep coming. Like, what's going on in your head, dog? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But yeah, man. Good fight night. We saw Big Baby Miller and Andy Ruiz draw. So hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. My bad, y'all. Yeah. So Big Baby and Andy Ruiz get the draw. I'm gonna be for real, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of people like Big Baby won. I'm cool with the draw. To me, at times, Big Baby didn't capitalize the way he should have. Andy Ruiz gassed out by like about a fourth round. Andy was doing great work. I mean, them hands were still fast. He was punching the hell out of Big Baby in the first 4 rounds. I'm talking about like fast hands, combinations coming left and right to Big Baby's face. And then the 5th round came, he just started gassing. You see his mouth open, he gassed out, all of that. But Big Baby, he was just stalking him with his size. He wasn't really throwing enough punches to me. And to see this, I'm going to be for real, y'all. And I hate to say this. This where them PEDs come into play at. Because when Big Baby was on that stuff, when Big Baby Miller was on that stuff, he was throwing a ton of punches, 50, 60 punches around. Big Baby was unloading all the time. Now, Big Baby be trying to win them rounds by shoe shining at the end of the round. They try to sneak in the little wins in the rounds at the end by having these little onslaughts at the very, very end of the fight when he hears 10 seconds left in the round. He be doing that a lot. You know what I mean? And he landed some very good shots, some nice shots, had some nice rounds. But I feel like Big Baby, if he would have just did some more, if he would have threw his hands more, Let your hands go, brother. Get your hand out your pocket. You stalking him with your size already, Big Baby Miller. Let your hands go. And he could have really had a decision tonight. He really could have, but I felt like, I don't know if he was tired or what. He wasn't unloading, throwing his hands enough. You know what I mean? And so I feel like, yeah, that's what gets you a draw. I don't know, man. Do I want to see it again? I don't know. They gotta throw some more hands. Big Baby gotta be more active. For real. But I don't know if Big Baby want to do that again. I think he want to try to move on up to something else, but you gotta beat Andy Ruiz to get that move up status. You gotta beat him. So to kind of like move up to like a bigger fight. You know what I mean? Yeah, Miles and Wilder. But anyway, then I seen Big Baby Jared Anderson get stopped in Molly. Why I ain't even see that fight. I was out at a family event for real, y'all. And so I came in late. And so I'm on the way home and I'm on Twitter and I see, or X, whatever. And I see Big Baby got stopped. Bacoli, man, them punches look slow, but powerful. See, when dudes be 300 plus pound big like that, even when them punches slow, they hurt. And they are feathered. He was chopping Big Baby Anderson down like a tree. And you know, props to Big Baby because he took that fight when his team did not want him to take that fight. He took it. But man, listen, he don't want no pause to do, man. Big dude had Big Baby out there hurt bad. They probably should have stopped the fight before they did. But yeah, man, Big Baby out here. He got to go back to the drawing board. And I don't know, man. I don't even know if Big Baby heart in boxing. If his heart is in boxing. He kept talking about how he really don't like boxing like that. It ain't really his goal to be boxing for a long time. All of that. So I don't really know, y'all. I don't really know. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. But yeah, man. Interesting fight, man. What y'all got going on, man? Y'all talk to me in the comment section. Y'all talk to me, ask me some questions. But yeah, man, I definitely checked the fight out. I saw the fight. I ain't see all of them because I ain't see Big Baby Anderson, but I saw all the ones after that. So yeah, y'all talk to me. Y'all ask me some questions, whatever y'all want to talk about. Bud almost lost. Yeah, I mean, it was real close, Bud. Them last 2 rounds, Bud X'd that out for sure. Madrimov could have been he probably could have got a decision had he been more aggressive. Like I said, he did more feinting than he did throwing his hands at times. You know what I mean? So, yeah. It was a tough fight for Bud. Tough fight, competitive fight. Madrimov can crack. Strong dude. What I think about Team USA men's basketball. I mean, yeah, I think they playing well, man. You got the younger guys getting active. Anthony Edwards. You know, I think they doing well. Now, you know the usual Steph Curry, Jason Tatum, them, they not getting off like that, but hopefully it'll come. But they look like they can win. They look like they're gonna win the gold. They look like it so far. I don't know who we play next though. I don't know. I gotta look that up. Yeah, they on here wilding. Like I ain't know until I started going live on YouTube that people just be coming and just be talking crazy in the comment section. I had no idea this had this be. But these people, they be coming in here talking crazy. I be having to get them up out of here. Because they be talking too crazy. Do you follow up on the USA Olympic boxing team? Nah, man, I don't. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I really don't. You been watching it? You been on the lookout for it? Honestly, I think Bron probably play like 2 more years. 2 more, at most 3. I don't know how effective he'll be. I mean, he'll still be able to score the rock. Yeah, I've stopped some of them from like responding. I blocked their comments from coming. But yeah, I think he probably got like maybe 2 more years to be really. Again, I think he can score. Liverpool, England. What's going on, Liverpool? I think he can score. Bron will still be able to score. But Bron scoring hasn't affected winning in a while. Like, Bron, my dog. But again, I like Bron really hasn't affected the pace of a game in a long little minute. Um, Honestly, LeBron, the day he became a Laker was the day he stopped being the best player in the world. Not because he became a Laker, but after like his last time being the best player in the world for real was 2018 year when he put up 51 in that first game against Golden State and stuff. Um, he still was able to kind of affect the game when they won the chip in 2020. But after that, I've started seeing his scoring does not affect winning like it used to. At one point, that's a fact. He old now. You know what I mean? That's my dog. Um, that just show you how high the bar is for him. Um, yeah, like at one point, Bron scored 35 and almost get a triple double. That was almost really most of the time an automatic win. It was like an automatic win. But now at his older age, it's like, it's going to take a lot more than just, he can't affect the game the same way. He still is a great player, but he doesn't affect the game the same way he used to. Because he's older now, you know what I mean? He been playing for a while. Bronny, an NBA player, he overseas player for sure. But he gonna be all right though. I think he'll be all right. Like he just gotta stay in the gym. He showed he got very solid defense. Very solid defense. He gotta work on his confidence, he gotta work on his shot. He's a small guard, so you're gonna have to work on his shot a lot because he's gonna be a situation where he gotta knock down some shots. And work on his confidence and keep playing with pros. That's how you get better. Keep playing with pros. You think that the Hawks might do better this year? Who the Hawks just get? They traded Dejounte Murray for who? Who did the Hawks get in exchange for Dejounte Murray? I don't even remember. Man. Walking court, y'all. You tell me, bro. I don't even remember who did they get from them? Oh, the Blackhawks. I thought you were talking about the Atlanta Hawks. I don't know, man. I really don't even watch hockey, bro. I'm being real with you. I like the hat. I represent all Chicago teams. I'm a Chicagoan. I really don't even watch hockey like that, man. I got to start watching. I got to go to a game at the United Center. My boy Melvin, he go to the games. Every time he come from Hawaii and come visit, I got to be up in there with him. So I really don't know. I hope for the sake of the city and for the city to be lively and fun. Hopefully they could be better. Got you. Yeah, I'm thinking you talking about Atlanta Hawks. My mind went straight to basketball. A Colorado Avalanche fan, as I'm based out of Colorado. What part of Colorado are you from? Yeah, South Sudan, they're a good squad. Man, South Sudan boys hoop for real. I was watching them play Serbia. What's the record this year? And do you expect they can be better? Yeah, I think they'd be better than the Vikings, to be honest with you. The Bears don't play a division opponent until like week 10 or something. At the end of the damn schedule. And I think our schedule is pretty like we got some winnable games to start for a while, man, at the beginning of that schedule. Like, I got to look at the schedule again, but we got some pretty winnable games. So, I think the Bears could win like 8 games this year, bro. I ain't going to lie. I think they can. And you goofy. You must be looking in the mirror saying that, bro. Talking about you goofy. You looking in the mirror saying stuff like that, dog. Get out that mirror. Stop being self-deprecating, man. That's not a good look, man. That's not a good look. Go Pack, go. You a Packers fan? Yeah, we gonna get you up out of here. We gonna get you up out of here real quick. Yeah, he you got to go. Get the stepping, as Martin say. Get the stepping. Hold on. Hey, but hey, soon the Colorado ain't never disappoint me because I know they're more likely to be. Are you in Aurora, Denver? Okay, Aurora, Denver area. Hope the Broncos will be better, but I'm expecting them to be similar to last year. Yeah, we shall see. Hold on, who the Broncos quarterback? Who the Broncos quarterback? What do you think Colorado football team gonna do this year? Oh, you talking about Coach Prime them? I have the slightest clue, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I have the slightest clue. They gotta fix them trenches. Are you just speaking on random topics, fam? Yeah, I mean I'm speaking on random now. I started off talking about the fight, but then other people start asking me questions. But yeah, I'm taking some random stuff too. Within Colorado football. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do, man. I know Shakur is a hell of a quarterback. Travis Hunter, I think he should be more of a receiver than a DB. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, they got to fix them trenches. They got to fix their defense, them trenches on both sides, both sides of the ball, and we'll see. Cause man, they couldn't protect Shador that well the last season, and then they were struggling to put a rush on the quarterback. I think they're going to be like maybe 9-8 or 9. Travis Hunter seemed like a college veteran. So no college. I don't think they're in a college football playoff. I don't, not at all. But we shall see. But I don't think they're in a college football playoff. John Sam. Listening, Big Dog's new song. Who's Big Dogs? Yeah, I don't think they're in a college football playoff at all. That's just me personally. And I never heard of them. I gotta check them out. I never heard of them, man. I never heard of them. Oh, Indian rapper. No, I never heard of them. They probably got 5 good. Yeah, it might be a 5-win, 6-win season. They go to a bowl game with 6 wins. They might go to a bowl game with 6 wins. The Broncos be going through quarterback like Chili to go to them. Yeah, I don't. Who the Broncos quarterback now? Think it's over with for Skip being on TV. Yeah, I don't know. He ain't going to ESPN, Fox. I don't know where we go at. I don't know where he would go now. What, he gonna be on NBC or something like that? I'm not sure. I'm gonna say this, man. I didn't like how Skip was coming at Shannon Sharp, but Skip is a pioneer for a genre of sports television that we all like, sports debate shows. He's a pioneer for that, man. He is, and I remember watching him on Cold Pizza with Woody Page and Two Live Stews and all of that. Way before it was a Stephen A. Smith on the show with him. Stephen A. was still doing his thing, just making his rounds on TV at the time. He had his own show, quite frankly, but he wasn't on the sports debate show with Skip Bayless. And I used to watch Skip all the time. I watched Skip in his LeBron hating infancy. I remember watching it. So he an OG in that, right? And he's always gonna be a controversial, a polarizing figure that people would want to hire at somewhere at some point. I don't know where we go though, but I believe he has burned a lot of bridges with a lot of people. I ain't gonna lie. When he left ESPN, a lot of the people was like feeling like good riddance a lot of times. So I don't know. Say you looking like a gangster. No, I ain't no gangster, bro. Just regular old kid from Chicago, man. South Side. Not a kid, a man, rather. I'm not a kid. I'm a man. For the Broncos, Bo Nix, Zach. Okay, Bo Nix. I ain't never liked Bo Nix like that. Never. When he was at Auburn and stuff, I never was sold on Bo Nix. We shall see though, but I was never big on Bo Nix. Jarrett Stidham, Zach Wilson. Oh wow, they got a hell of a quarterback room. You think Russell might bring the Steelers down? I don't know. We got to see. We got to see, man. Justin Fields behind them. So we'll see how that play out. Yeah, T.O. got to get it up, man. He got to stop. Like, he keep trying to play in the NFL, bro. Like, he got to get it up. Because, like, he another one. He kind of a little bit too much. And he be mad if you say he can't play. Like, bro, you 50 years old, dog. Even though football ain't as physical as it used to be, but you will get folded up out here. And people will be feeling bad. Like, come on, man. Madrimov entitled to a rematch. I mean, he can get a rematch if he want. I don't know if Bud gonna try. Bud ain't trying to rematch him. Bud want him. I truly believe Bud probably got like 2 more fights that he want to do, and he want big fight. He want Canelo. Something else. He want another type fight. I don't think he want to fight a Madrimov again, unless they put up that big money. Yeah, I listen to the Odd Couple with Chris Broussard and Rob Parker. Yeah, I definitely do. Yup. T.O. think because he's still yeah, like, yes, he's in great shape and all of that, but like, bruh, like, are you in shape to take them hits? No. I'll answer it for him. Hell no. He not. So he be getting caught up in that arm in good shape stuff, bro. Come on, man. Yeah, Deontay my dog, man. That's my boy. But I think it's over with for him. I don't think he got the same spirit that he used to have as far as boxing. Deontay's spirit was very, very aggressive. In the ring, he doesn't look as aggressive as he used to at all. I do believe those fights took a lot out of him with Tyson Fury for sure, because he put a lot on the line in them fights. Them last 2 fights with Tyson Fury, yeah. And he took a lot of damage in the second fight and the third fight. In the third fight, he was really trying to gain his name back in good favor with the public. He was really trying to keep his reputation high. He knew it was on the line and people was going to be looking at him crazy. And Deontay laid it all on the line for us. Like, him dropping Tyson Fury twice after being hurt like that, he was hurt. When that first knockdown he got from Tyson Fury and he got hit with that ear shot, he was hurt. And Deontay, he gathered his strength up to finish out the round. But you bet they would give Timber. Yeah, Tebow is America's favorite, America's darling. But everybody let Tebow come do anything. It's called the Bronze Bomber. He's a bronze. Nah, yeah, he was a brawler, man. But that damn one trick was a hell of a trick. For real. It just Tyson Fury is a dude that been boxing since he was a little kid, man. A little kid. It's hard to beat them type of dudes unless you're supremely skilled. The dude that's been boxing all his life that's really skilled, it's hard to beat them when you just started boxing at 19 years old. And yeah, Deontay, he just had a cannon, and that cannon took on fire. And truthfully, man, honestly, for real, like the fact he was able to touch that big mob, that Tyson Fury, a big dude, man. How was your experience? I don't know. You gotta ask your father about jail, man. I don't do that jail stuff, man. Ask your father what it was like when he was going in the cell with Big Country in that cell. Age is I don't care why people think Mike Tyson about to beat that. I always tell people, man, Mike is old, man. He don't need to be fighting that dude. And I know we like, oh, it's Mike Tyson. Brother, Mike ain't fought like first of all, what's the boy name? Jake Paul been fighting. He been getting some little notches on his belt. He been doing a lot of fighting. A lot of his activity been high. And he's old. Mike just old now, man. He don't need to be getting hit, man. Do you drink or smoke? No, I don't. Not at all. Yeah, I was asking weird questions. Do you white? Salute, brother. What's going on, bro? What's up, my guy? What's the deal? I just finished watching these fights, man, so I came on here to talk with y'all, man. I came on here to talk. You watch JD Delay? Nah, I don't, man. Yeah, it's a close fight for sure. Bud was in a close fight. Like I said though, he just kept fainting. He kept fainting. Madrimov kept fainting. He was doing a lot of fainting, upper body movement. Great. A stationary target for Terence. He kept responding when Terence threw something. He was responding with his own shots, but he ain't throw enough shots for me to really win the fight. What's up, dude? Do you think Crawford on me? I think he's on the path that he gonna achieve a lot more than Floyd did. To be real with you, Floyd beat more world champions than him, for sure. But as great as Floyd was, he was never undisputed. Not saying that Floyd couldn't do it. He just never did it. Terence got a chance to be undisputed in 3 different weight classes, which is outstanding, phenomenal. That is just like crazy stuff. Undisputed in 3 different weight classes, but that's next level. You see my video about Pitbull? Yeah, man. Look, I told people, and I know people was getting mad at me when I said it, because I know it's popular to hate Shakur Stevenson right now. I get it. But like I told y'all, man, Pitbull don't got no jab. A fighter like Shakur really should have got the gold medal in the Olympics. He is an Olympic fighter. He didn't seen them aggressive styles already before. Pitbull don't have no other game plan but to throw hooks and uppercuts. Right? If he can't land, if he can't land those, all you gonna do is keep swinging for the fences. He don't know how to do nothing else outside of that type of game plan. And again, that style works well against like he'll knock out a Rolly Romero with that. But a guy who really been boxing for a long time like Shakur, they know how to neutralize that. Well, Jose Valenzuela, I'm going to give him his credit. He neutralized it. For real, man. You saw him rolling with the punches, taking the steam off the punches. You know what I mean? Blocking the shots with his gloves. Sneaking an uppercut in on them. Straight right, straight lefts. Using a jab. Like, and again, Pitbull couldn't even get he couldn't really get on the inside at all. He's already small. You can move around and catch crews with great. You can, for sure. And that's what Jose Valenzuela was doing. And I said the same thing Shakur would box him easily to a unanimous decision. And I said it before, and people said I was tripping. I didn't know what I was talking about. But like I said, I've watched Shakur fight. He know how to neutralize a style like that. And if he fought Tank again, Tank will stop Pitbull in like 5 or 6 rounds. He'll hurt Pitbull. I think the first time it didn't happen, Tank hurt his hand, and he had, 2 weeks to game plan for Pitbull. And I don't really think Tank took Pitbull that serious like that either. Now, yeah, Tank will stop Pitbull. Yeah, Bud 37, so he got to get it done quick. I mean, Floyd fought to 39. When was his last real fight against Andre Berto? Was 38, 39? You think Tyson might turn into a body again? Nah, he ain't gonna do that no more. He didn't do too much to keep his name and reputation clean. He ain't gonna do nothing like that. But yeah, Bud, he got a short window to do it. I think he can become undisputed at 154. I do think he can, for sure. Pitbull fighting style with those wide punches. It takes too long to wind up the punch. I slower than a jab. Yeah, for sure. He's very smothering, very aggressive. Marcos Maidana was having him looping right hands. He had a real smothering style. He was really he was smothering Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd was able to neutralize it. Floyd is a great boxer. But Floyd was up in age when he fought Marcos Maidana. He was about like 37 when he fought Marcos Maidana. And even still, he was sneaking in uppercuts on Marcos Maidana, countering him, right crosses, like all of that. Sneaking in hooks through the gloves and all of that. So, yeah. That tucked in boxing style, yeah, for sure. Is she? I think Clarissa really that good, man. Like women's boxing, all like the competition always been what it was. You know what I'm saying? I can argue competition much better than what it used to be for real. You know, you had Ann Wolf. Ann Wolf was a dog. Layla Ali was great, but I do think I'm gonna say this though. The most of the women boxing talent is in like the lower weight classes, and Clarissa's big, so she too big to go to them lower weight classes like that. But I do think Clarissa is really good though. She's a really good fighter, a really great fighter. You know, and her competition is her competition, but I believe the competition now is better than what it used to be in women's boxing. And they ain't had no problem giving Layla Ali her props, even when she didn't fight Ann Wolf, who was clearly there for her to fight, and Layla didn't want to fight her for whatever reason. And I love Layla Ali, you know what I mean? But she didn't want to fight Ann Wolf. Yeah, listen. That's a good hey, that's a good conversation. You know, I think personally, I think Clarissa more skilled than Layla. I think she's more skilled than Layla. I don't know if she would have knocked out. You say you think she would have knocked out. I think Clarissa more skilled than Layla though. People were saying that Michael Jordan stayed away from politics and like LeBron James, but talk about yeah. Yeah, I mean that goes into the hate that LeBron get. He got a lot of hate from like a lot of anti-black conservatives who don't like, you know, certain things he says. Not even just the Donald Trump stuff. That really made him mad, but they don't like, you know, the LeBron talking about police brutality and like I just saw him. Simone Biles said, "I love my black job," and then LeBron quoted the tweet and called her the black goat. And I saw so many of them like anti-black conservatives saying black people are some of the most racist people in the world. Look at them, look at them. And I'm like, man, see how this go? Like they think black pride and acknowledging your ethnicity is a symbol that you racist. For as much as black folks have been trampled on in this country, for as much as we've been marginalized, for as much as been taken from us, for as much as we've been belittled, for all the police brutality going on in this world and still to this day against unarmed black folks, yeah, we prideful in our ethnicity and we show pride in it. And yeah, we talk with a certain vigor and we root on each other and all of that. For all the stuff that black folks that been through in America, yeah, we gonna do that. Let me take out my bag. Yeah, take that mug out. Take it out. You know what I mean? So we of course showing black, ain't nothing wrong with showing black pride. You one of them mugs that be crying because when black people be saying when showing black pride, you be ready to cry. You ready to fight? Oh my God, is he racist? Oh my God, you stop talking about race. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You be one of them. I know that's what you be doing. So. What'd you say? Can you rank these fighters prime for prime? Shakur. Okay, Floyd, Terence, Errol. I mean, Tank really just beginning to reach his prime right now. I gotta see what Tank look like. He gotta fight one of them like. I mean, he fought Ryan. I ain't never really thought that high of Ryan like that. What's the word, man? Ramo. So, all right. Floyd, Bud, Errol, Tank, Devin, Shakur. Now, Tanks can change depending on what he do in the next 2 years. Tank can go above Errol in the next 2 years with what he does. But I got to give Errol his respect. In Errol's prime, He went overseas to get that belt from Kell Brook. Hostile territory. He beat Sean Porter. He smoked. Yeah, absolutely. Terence Crawford over Errol for sure, absolutely. First, I mean, he beat Errol, took Errol belts. Um, Bud has been undisputed 2 times. Errol never was undisputed. He could have been undisputed had he beat Terence, but Terence is undisputed at 140, 147. He undisputed in 2 different weight classes in the 4 belt era. That's tough. He was champion at 135. Bud, a champion, been in champion in 4 different weight classes. As much as I love Errol only been in welterweight weight class. Even though Errol got some great wins on his record, great wins. I saw the fight for sure. I just finished talking about the fight, truthfully. So if Ryan wasn't on the juice, he wouldn't have still be. I don't know, bro. Cause Osterin is a weight cutting thing, and he would have landed them hooks, but I don't know how much pop would have been on them hooks. Let me say this, man. Osterin, from what I saw, helps you cut weight and still be strong while you cutting weight. So he already didn't drain himself all the way down. Like both of him and Devin and Ryan both big. But if that drug keeps you strong while you weight cutting, he walked into the ring already stronger than Devin, and he didn't even make weight against Devin. Ryan fighting in a weight class he can't even make weight at. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I believe, and I'm gonna be for real with you. I believe if Devin don't try to fight him, keep stepping forward, I think he could beat Ryan. What's crazy is for as hurt as Devin was in that fight, Devin was still winning rounds. And he won a string of rounds in the middle of the fight. It's just he kept getting caught with his shot. Now I don't know. You on them, Peter, you on that stuff. I don't know. I don't know how much advantage they get. I don't know how strong it make you. It put a little more stuff on, a little bit more umph on them shots. So I don't know. We have to see. We just got to see when it happens. But I do think Devin can win that fight for sure. Said that Ryan was going. He did say that. He said Ryan was going to fight again, but we'll see. The real Rocky Balboa. He said Rocky Balboa would have beat all of them. But Rocky is a walking punching man. Rocky be getting hit with 200 punches per fight. Rocky would have been concussed. Adrian. We did it. Yo, Adrian, we champion of the world. He would have done. Hey, it been sounding crazy. We would really need subtitles for him. You took what? Hey, bestie. I don't know who this is. What's going on though? Welcome to the welcome to the chat. Hey man, how y'all feel about Robert Downey Jr. playing Dr. Doom, man? Yeah, Rocky was out here getting hit with every punch in the dang kitchen sink. You're a cutie. Thank you. Yeah, first. Hey man, y'all be wanting me to get into it with the Eminem fans. You already know I wasn't watching. I didn't watch 30 seconds of that Eminem performance. I ain't gonna even hold you. Do you like Ice Spice? I need a real opinion. No, she nice to look at when she twerking. But I don't like her music. No, I don't. Would Craw have beaten Ali if they fought? No, I mean Terence Crawford much smaller than Ali. They 2 different weight classes. Ali would have smoked Terence. He's too big. I remember you did a video on who was better, Ronnie or Errol. So like, it's like mix. It's a mix. It's it's a mixed opinion on that, man. So like, Ronnie from the West Side, D Rose from the South Side of Chicago. So a lot of West Side would be like Ronnie. I mean, my brother from the South Side, he said Ronnie was it was a man child, but he said Derek was a better overall player than Ronnie. Like Ronnie didn't have that handle that Rose had. Ronnie was not had a passing ability D Rose had in high school, but he could jump out there. He probably jumped higher than Pooh. Might have had a little better defense than Derek, but yeah, when she twerking, I like her, Ice Spice. But yeah, I think Derek was a more accomplished basketball player though. Derek was McDonald's All-American, and he won two back. He was the first. He was on the first Chicago public school team to win back-to-back state titles. Ronnie Fields did not win a state title. Do you think Drake can redeem his career? I think he can. I think he gotta. I think he gotta make some hits. You got to make some hits, though. I think when you make hits, man, and you do great stuff, people forget about a lot of stuff. When you're great and you win or you succeed, people forget about a lot of stuff. That's like a lot of people forget that Kobe snitched on Shaq cheating on Shawnee O'Neal because Kobe was great and he won two more championships after that. After that, people forget about it. They don't forget about D'Angelo Russell telling on Nick Young, no. Who y'all favorite actress? It's a great question. It's a great question. I don't know. I gotta think. I gotta make a list of that. It's a lot of It's a lot of great actresses, man. Look, Viola Davis out here killing it though. She killing it right now. A lot of people like Taraji. They like I ain't forgot about Snitchy Kobe. Yeah, Drake got he got buried, man. He got a gentleman suite from Drake got a gentleman suite from Kung Fu Kenny without question. He did. Drake did Meat Bad. Now I was like, yeah, doing the same way. That's a fact. That's why I'm not like people be like, oh, why are you doing Drake like that, man? Drake was out here getting down on Meek. Like to the point where Burger King and corporations was clowning Meek Mill. Alfred Woodard is outstanding. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. The way she played the crackhead in Holiday Heart, I'm not playing. Alfred, not just because I'm not saying Alfred was good in a lot of stuff. Alfred Woodard is a great actress. She's a great actress for sure. Not just playing just because she was Wanda in Holiday Heart. But like Alfred is great. She's really, really great actress, man. What's your favorite movie, Alfred? Crooklyn. Alfred Woodard was the mama in Crooklyn. Shout out Spike Lee. That vid dropping on 4th of July was a piece. It was. Yeah, man, Drake started, when people be at the top for so long, they start getting arrogant and start thinking they're invincible. That's what happened to him. He started thinking, y'all hit the like button for me too. I appreciate it if y'all hit the like button for me. It mean a lot to me. He started getting arrogant. Like, so how you gonna tell her? How is a Canadian finna try to G-check a dude from Compton? Talking about I get more love in the city that you from. Brother, all right, brother. All right. Knock it off. Knock it off. No, you don't. No, you don't. Old boy from Clips almost ended Drake. Oh, you talking about Pusha T? Yeah, Pusha got busy. But Pusha T just wasn't big enough. He didn't have the fanfare to really end Drake like that to where it would really matter and the world would really pay attention. Like the world paid attention because he told us Drake had a son that he was having and all of that. But he's not as big as Kendrick Lamar is. They're not at the same stature. It took a dude with a real high stature in the rap game to get the world to really listen, the world to pay attention. Like people that don't even listen to hip hop was reacting to Kendrick Lamar's disses against Drake. People that don't listen to hip hop was not reacting to the story of Adidon by Pusha T. to music, who would you listen to? If y'all was tied up and forced to listen to music, dang, man. Tied up. Y'all know I don't like both. I don't like Eminem or French Montana. French might have a feature I think dope though. So all right, we gonna yeah, we go. He might have some beats I think dope and might got a feature on that I might like. I might have to go with French, man. Golly. For real, I don't know. Meet the Grams was the final nail in the coffin for Drake. Not Like Us was just a burial. Yeah. I mean, he did a Drake on Drake. He made a hit out of a diss record. And his diss is more of a hit than Back to Back was. You know what I'm saying? I mean, people always say Kendrick don't make no bops. He can't make no club bangers like Drake can make. And he showed you he really could do it. And he did it effortlessly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it took a lot for him to do that record. Get you a mustard beat, ride the beat like a West Coast LA dude, and get it pop and get it cracking. He said, I'm gonna go with French fry. Yeah. Man, I'm shocked y'all up, man. It's 2 in the morning in Chicago. I'll be up though. Drake had the nerve to misinterpret Kenny. Yeah. Played his hand all wrong. I'm telling you. I remember when I heard Family Matters, when he said you be rapping like you trying to get the slaves free. I said, oh my God. And I knew Kendrick Lamar was going to rebuttal that. I said, I know what you trying to say. You trying to say that Kendrick Lamar is fake, he's fake conscious and all of that. But that can be used against you, bro. That could be used against you tremendously. And it was. You in East St. Louis. Shout out Darius Miles, man. D. Miles is the dude in high school, though. I ain't going to lie to you. He was. Y'all needs to make one. He's set for the rest of his career. He only needs to make one what? What you talking about? Truth Unfiltered. Elaborate on what you talking about. Hold on, y'all. I'm listening to y'all. Hold on. A real black person would never say, yeah, we would never say that. You know what I mean? Yeah, he walked into that. He walked into that for sure. He walked into that. As D-Rose the best player to come out of Chicago. He could have been. Had he probably played longer, been healthy longer. Would have had a healthy prime, but Isaiah Thomas, right now as we stand, Isaiah Thomas the best player to come out of Chicago, Illinois. Isaiah. For sure. Zeke is like one of the only little guards to win a championship as the best player. Zeke won back-to-back championships with no player being in the top 75 greatest all time. And he beat Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Magic Johnson. Zeke is a bad dude. I'm half black card. Yeah. I'm half black card when it's me. Are you, brother? Come on, man. Zeke was a monster. Zeke was a bad dude, man. Zeke get a lot of flack for his back and forth with Michael Jordan and all of that, but Zeke was a dog. We say, not only that Kenny called Drake. Yeah, that half black card, man. Yeah. You know, when Drake first came out, he was marketed as a Jewish rapper who was, first of all, a Jewish rapper that can say the N-word, that is a record label's dream. I keep telling y'all that. A Jewish rapper that can say the N-word, that is a cheat code for them. And he can sing. Oh my God. That was like a cheat code for them. You know what I'm saying? And Really, I told y'all like I knew somebody could call Drake out on this because I mean Drake he makes dope records. He's a dope artist, but I knew that the moment I knew somebody can play that card with him. Like he stands next to these hood rappers for like credibility, street credibility, for edginess in his music. He stand next to Sexy Red for credibility with the ratchets and all of that. But he never stand next to esteemed black women. He never stand next to like other conscious rappers, even though he came out on the conscious tip and he said that Fonte of Little Brother is his favorite rapper ever. And he never did no record with Fonte while he's been up at the top of the game. While he's been Drake, Drizzy, Six God, he never did no song with no conscious brother outside of like Cole and Kendrick Lamar. So I knew somebody, and not even just that, he don't speak on any black issues. Not saying he got to speak on it in his music, but he never talked about it even just like on his social media and interviews. He never talked about no black issues. Like when George Floyd, when that happened to George Floyd, when he got unalived, and I gotta say unalived because I don't want to get demonetized on this live stream. When that happened to George Floyd, like that was a layup for Drake to really just get a publicist to make a statement, showing solidarity with black folks. He never did it. You know what I mean? Even though he come to the hood for photo ops and to stand next to the rappers, for street credibility. He never showed solidarity with black folks, and black folks like people that show solidarity with us. You know what I mean? We like that. Especially when we know you didn't grow up with us. Your dad black, but you was raised, by your Jewish mother, white Jewish mother, in a white Jewish neighborhood. You went to white Jewish schools. You had a bar mitzvah. We like, yo, you show us some love, from real love, dog. Show solidarity with us. And I knew that, I knew somebody would call it out, but I knew in order for Drake to be like, for it really to affect Drake, it would have to come from a real big artist. But I still didn't predict it going as like, as cleanly as it did. I was like, yo, like Kendrick was ready to sweep him. It bothers me when the guys get to acting like the broads. I think he was talking about Common with that line. I think Common confirmed that on Math Hoffa's. What's that dang on? What is his My Expert Opinion? That's a podcast. Yeah, Drake is a great artist, makes great music. I'll be lying if I tell you I don't listen to the music. But yeah, like he got some identity issues for sure. And I tell people I believe Drake really found his blackness through rap music. And I think people kind of like thought I was tripping when I said that initially. But I think he did. Like, you know what I mean? Listen, you can hire a publicist, brother, legend. Being from Canada, like you can hire a publicist to say the right thing. He don't got a voice, say it out his mouth. If you scared you gonna have him fumble, hire a publicist to put out a statement on Twitter, social media, something. Somebody can write him something great. A black American can write it for him. He ain't got to put it in his music. He ain't got to talk about it in interviews. He didn't say nothing when all this stuff went down. Tom McDonald is a Canadian. He speaks on U.S. issues. Yeah, but to me, that's not an excuse, though, bro. Like, that's not an excuse. Like, especially when you keep standing next to these American black rappers when it's time to be hood, when it's time to be street. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm saying. Like, I think if he would have just got I think if he would have hired a publicist, it would have been cool, man. I think it would have been cool if he would have just hired a publicist to say something. That's all I'm saying, man. If black culture is helping to drive in revenue for you, Say something on our behalf. You know what I mean? Even if you don't have the right words, hire somebody to write them, man. Hire somebody to write them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he got to go on a tour of saying all this stuff for black folks, but say something though, man. Because Drake has an audience. A lot of his audience don't even listen to rap. I'm a big fan of his music, but a lot of people that he listens to him don't even listen to rap. They non-black. They don't care nothing about black issues. Speak on stuff um speak on stuff for black folks. Tremont, I'm gonna be real for you, bro. I'm not even real versed on politics like that for real. I gotta really look into like what's really. Man, I promise you, I never really been well versed in politics for real. As much as I like pride myself on not being like a dummy, I have never really been well versed in politics like that. I gotta really get on that, step my game up in that area for real. He goes to Atlanta when he's. He said free YNW Melly. Free Melly. Man, did Melly do that to his friends though, man? I don't know, man. Brothers like that, I don't know. He needs to be walking around here now. He doing that. Yeah, I'm not well versed. I'm not gonna sit and act like I am, bro. I'm not even well versed in politics like that. He says there's no proof he did that. I didn't even see Meg really doing. I didn't even really look. I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't really watch it. I saw like a clip of her up there. I didn't really watch it. You seem well versed to me. I'm versed in a lot of things, but politics has just never been my strong suit. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm versed in a lot of things, though. His lyrics cannot be used against him. Yeah, you can't use lyrics against him, but I don't know. YNW Melly look like he would eat your children, brother. And not in that way, pause. My pause when I say that. I mean, he looked like he be on that Mike Tyson time. Mike Tyson was fighting Lennox Lewis. I'm coming for you, Lennox. I'm a new favorite song is Shimmy Too. Man. So, all right, my chapter song that we strolled off of is Can't Stop This Pimpin' by Lil Jon and the Eastside Boys, A-Ball and MJG. Now, we also strolled off of Ambitions as a Rider. I don't know, Cap Alpha Side a little different while I plays that. We ain't just like no pretty boy type. Even though we dress real nice. I remember when Crew first came out. Gold Link and Brent Fayez. That was my joint. What else, man? It's a lot. Space Age Pimpin'. That's one of my favorite. Man, first of all, the way MJG started that joint off, I'll be obliged if you step outside because my ride is awaiting. Yeah. Yellow Diamond. What's she laughing at? She died laughing. So, yeah, nah, you're right. People was mad about Meg twerking, but not Trump having Hulk Hogan. Yeah, Hulk Hogan definitely was. I remember Hulk Hogan racist than a mug. I remember Hulk Hogan was on that call. I remember when Hulk Hogan was on that call talking about if any wipe me down for sure. Wipe me down. I forget about that. Wipe me down. I don't know how I forgot about Wipe Me Down. We used to stroll off man, we had a lot of songs we just strolled off a lot of them. We strolled off a lot of K Count, a lot of Hulk's bad hip and all. Yeah, Hulk Hogan. I remember he was on that talking about if his daughter was gonna date an N-word, at least let it be a big 6'9", 6'10" N-word. Don't date a regular N-word. Let it be a supernatural. You got to be a Marvel superhero N-word to date his daughter Brooke. You got to be a Marvel superhero today. If you an N-word, be a Marvel superhero. You got to be T'Challa. You hear me? You got to be a T'Challa. You got to be M'Baku type. You got to be Green Lantern, special type of Negro. I remember that. I said, oh my God, it's this mug here. And I told y'all she wanted put to heaven. I remember when it happened, all the wrestlers was coming and defending Hulk, running to defend him. First of all, I'm gonna tell you this too. Black wrestlers, man. Vince McMahon be having it. They can't say nothing bad about no wrestling. No racism can be talked about like that. I don't know. But anyway. Hey, he was on there, but Hulk Hogan on that call saying you got to be Superman to date his. If you an N-word, you better be a Superman N-word. You better have supernatural powers. Hulk was a regular person, not with them roids in his body. Yeah, Hulk, man, let me tell you something. Hulk Hogan is a really, when you hear the stories about Hulk in the WWE, you really could tell what type of person he really is. Like, I remember when Undertaker talked about when he gave him the Tombstone Power Driver, right? Y'all know the Tombstone Power Driver. Now, he really said that, for real. Oh, Lil Rude Nasty song. Oh, my brother, what? This here another nasty song? How the hell I forget about that? That joint, what? That Lil Rude Nasty song, for real. You went to Howard, bro? But anyway, Undertaker gave Hulk Hogan a Tombstone Power Driver. And I remember when Hulk Hogan was acting like Undertaker slammed his head to the ground. So Undertaker, being new in WWF at the time, he nervous. He think he gonna get fired for hurting the Golden Goose in wrestling. He think he gonna lose his job, right? And Hulk scared. Undertaker scared because he think, damn, I hurt Hulk Hogan, I'm gonna get in trouble. They came and showed him the footage, and Hulk Hogan head never hit the canvas, never hit the mat when he did the Tombstone Power Driver. He was acting like he was hurt as a way for Undertaker to stay indebted to him, to stay gracious to him, to keep bowing down to him, to keep feeling like he owed Hulk Hogan something. Make it seem that's the little move they do. Make the rookies seem like they hurt you in order to have them at your beck and call and at your will and every will. Hulk was on that type of time. How have you discussed your feelings about playing with your own band? Hurricane Chris Players Rock. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs. What if I don't like the way that she acting? Then I'ma tell her bye. That dang on Earth, Wind and Fire sample. Hurricane was rapping on that joint. When he started doing a double time flow, what is that? Ella mama, let me get up in it, better make it want to give it to me like you never gave it up before. He was going crazy. Bring it back, 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 bring it back. Hey, Travis Porter was Migos before Migos. Make It Rain. My Team Winning. What's that joint? The hell you talking about? Bro, hit the club, we jumped the whole line. Hey, you talking about? Oh, what? That type of way. That come trying to make you feel some type of way. So I remember I visited Howard in 2011. April of 2011, I went to go visit Howard on the Escape to Mecca college tour for a week. And I stayed in Drew Hall with two kids that went to my high school in Chicago, Morgan Park High School. And I had the time of my life at Howard. It was a party every day I was there. Like, Drew Hall was your dorm. You was in Drew? That's crazy. Freshman dorm. So so they had us stay with some kids that was freshmen at Howard. They tried to get us with kids that went to our high school. If they had, Chicago, Howard got kids from everywhere. So I stayed with some boys from Morgan Park High School in Chicago and Drew Hall. That was a crazy week. Crazy week. Yeah, he said they do it every year. Yeah. I was on that Escape the Mecca tour, bro. I went to, boy, DC got them rats running around. Scared the hell out of me. I ain't gonna lie. At night, them rats was running around the corner and shit. I'm old. Shit. Them rats weren't playing, boy. And I ain't talking about no girls. I'm talking about the actual vermin running around the corner. Rodents. Nah, but DC was fun though. Man, is this my sister on here? Me and Rat jumping out the trash. Me jumping out the trash can, brother. I see a rat jump out the trash can, bro. I swear to God, I might faint. I'ma pass out. I see a rat jumping out the trash can, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I ain't know DC had rats like that. I ain't gonna lie. I was out there like, nah, bro. Listen, bro, the rats was running around the corner. I was seeing the shit at your peripheral. We walking through at night, going from dorm to dorm. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, that was fun. Like I'm like, dude, we finna go to somebody else's dorm. We just going, I'm seeing the air. We walking around with them, bro. I'm seeing rat come out of the corner out my peripheral. What was that? I'm seeing rats running around. That was crazy. But that was the first time I went to like a house set. We went to a house set out there. It was crazy. Looking like a broke Stephon D. Man, listen, man. I'm finna get this money though, Tristan. Would you say get moolah? That's your name? We finna get to it. What you talking about over here? Yeah, I got the house this been in the weekend, bro. In the weekend. Swear. I seen the dorms having like a step competition against each other. It was crazy. Yeah, Howard, that week was fun. It was a party every day. Nah, I ain't go there. I ain't even go there. No. Hello, good night. What's going on? What do you think about the rap scene in Chicago now? Um, so what's some artists you listen to from Chicago? I probably ain't listen to like a lot of the shorties right now in the city for real. Outside of the ones that I already was listening to. You do Black Red. Longest ceremony I've been in my life. When you say do I do Black Red, what you mean? No, I don't think I went there. I don't remember. I think I'll remember if I did though. I don't think I ate that. I don't know. I don't remember eating that. Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have. I don't know. Did you have a black graduation? So yeah, I went to Mississippi Valley State University at HBCU for undergrad. Grad school, I went to a predominantly white institution, Arkansas State University. So yeah, I did a black graduation for sure at Mississippi Valley. A swag school. We definitely did. Probably say it's y'all crazy. Did you stay at Howard all 4 years? Hey, listen, when I went to go visit Howard, my homie them told me because they the bathroom, the community bathroom, right? I'm still in high school when I go visit. He like, hey bro, you got a boo boo, bro? Go boo boo. Don't be holding it in because you scared to be in the bathroom, boo boo, and you think other people gonna hear you in the stall, man. Let that stuff out, dog. You gotta do if you gotta do that, let it out. Hey, well, you not used to using the community bathroom, bro. Like that's like using the bathroom that's like using the bathroom at a public bathroom. Like that was crazy. Normally you wouldn't want to do that. You wouldn't want to do the you wouldn't want to you ain't want to boo boo in the public bathroom. The community bathroom is like, hey bro, do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. Community showers. You did class 2017. Congratulations on that, bro. Congratulations on graduating, man. Go. I feel like if they good musicians, but they ain't man. What? Anthony is rich coming from someone who's coming to like. But yeah, man, I had a good time at Howard, man. I had a good time visiting. Man, I remember I escorted my homegirl to a ball, to a senior ball. My senior year of college, my homegirl went to Hampton, and I escorted her to a senior ball at Hampton. Hampton was jumping, boy. Boy, I got on them connecting flights from Mississippi. I think I landed in Charlotte, North Carolina first. Then I landed in Virginia. Man, listen, it was lit. Hampton was that was a dope experience for real. Your brother graduated from Hampton. Oh man, y'all was black excellence for real. Your sister was at Spelman, you was at Howard, your brother was at Hampton. Y'all was getting it cracking. Do you only read particular comments? I don't know what you was trying to say, bro. I was just like, sometimes I just read some. I just pick something to read. I don't read all of them. Carolina, what you want to ask? Feel like the NBA has fallen off. Yeah, popularity decreasing a little bit. I just think they need another American superstar. Another American superstar. LeBron them really carrying it for real. They need another American superstar that's polarizing. Carolina, yeah, it's just prepping me, bro. My Isabel body better. What he asks? Go. I feel like if they give me, but they remind me of fruit. Oh, Lupe and B.O.B. Okay, he responded. I'm like, what are you trying to say? Okay, I got you. King Von was an incredible rapper. Yeah, Von was a dope rapper for sure. I think Von would have had to diversify himself a little bit though, because he was only a street rapper. He would have had to try to make a little bit more party records, like girl songs a little bit to kind of diversify himself. But he was dope. Yo, bro, can you listen to my music? Yeah, man. For sure. Drop a link. I'll check it out. Yeah, European players, they trying to make the league an international league. But again, I tell people, the NBA, like heavyweight boxing, is only going to be as good as the top American star. The product is only going to be as intriguing as the top American player. So, yeah. None of them was better than Pappy. You like Pappy? I think Pappy was cool. I think Pappy was cool for sure. I'm gonna be for real with you. I think L.A. Capone was better than Captain Pappy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I mean, I like Pappy though, for sure. I need someone else to help. Yeah, Ant-Man, but they need someone else to help them once Braun and go. Yeah, I don't know that. Yeah, they gonna need something like Ant-Man dope. But I don't know. They gonna have to get somebody just really move the needle all the way for real. Like every time they on TV, you like, all right, let me just check this person out. Rest in peace, Chino XL, for sure. Who's your favorite dead rapper? Favorite dead rapper. Might find your man dead in the ocean. He be alright though. You know, dead rappers get better promotion. Now let me stop. Favorite dead rapper. My favorite dead rapper would have to be. I mean, I got a favorite one? I mean, I like Big, I like Pac. Like Big, I like Pac. I like DMX. Sean Price. Now look, I ain't never really listened to Price like that. Then Sean Price was on that song, Keep Rising to the Top on Grand Theft Auto 3. Wasn't that Sean Price, Sean P? And we gon' give this all that we got. Keep rising to the top. Very sad that the rapper from Chicago died. Yeah, right. That was Sean P. That was a fire song. That was a fire song, bro. That was dope. I ain't really listen to Sean P like that though. I gotta Yeah, because he had his little, what is his son? Some of the beginning of the song like Sean P. Shout out to Game Radio, man. Game Radio put me on in Liberty City playing Grand Theft Auto 3. You look like Big L was your favorite, dear, right? No, I ain't listen to L like that. Juice World. You know, I'm from Chicago, and I never got into Juice World like that. But again, I don't really like emo music like that. I feel like Juice World talk about dying a lot of stuff like that. I don't, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, talk about doing a lot of drugs and like overdosing and stuff. I ain't, you know, that ain't really my like stilo like that. You like Mac Dre. You from the West Coast? Hey man, when brothers keep be talking about that, I don't be feeling that, bro. Too dark for me. I don't even like Suicidal Thoughts by Biggie. I don't even like that song. And I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Big. But I do not like Suicidal Thoughts. I remember I heard that. He talking about going down to the land down under. I ain't talking about Australia. He talking about that in the song. I'm like, brother, we can't listen to this now. Hey, listen, when he said his man Gutter kidnaps kids and do what to him and throw him over the bridge, brother, no. Brother, no. Big, I can't listen to that part, Big. I can't do that. I can't do that, Big. And Big was fire. Big, that's my brother. God rest his soul. My oldest brother, not my oldest. My second oldest brother, he's deceased. His favorite rapper is Big. What was Big? He said you love that demented rap. Okay, yeah. I don't be liking that like that. I never really vibe with that. It's so crazy because I can listen to street violence and all of that in the songs. Once you start talking about unaliving yourself, I say unaliving because I don't want to get demonetized. When you start talking about stuff like that, I be like, bruh, we got the turn here. I can't even watch shows like Euphoria. I told y'all that the other day. Any show where a person is going through a deep descent into drug abuse and drug usage, it just do something to my spirit. I told y'all watching The Wire, when I saw Dookie become a fiend like that on The Wire, bro, on the last episode of The Wire, he's shooting up with a grown man, shooting up heroin. Hey, it's time to turn, bro. It's time to turn. Yeah, Big said some crazy stuff in this song. I feel like the power of the tongue is strong. Yeah, I'm with you, legend. Dude, that's all Big and Pac want to talk about is dying early. Man, that's all they talked about. Album Ready to Die, Life After Death. Pac talking about always, and I love their music. It's just like, man, I gotta talk about something. They had different songs though, man. They were great rappers. Great rappers. I don't watch prison movies. Yeah, see stuff like that is crazy. Yo, bro, please check, man. Check what you want me to check out. Thinking I will live to see another 20. Yeah, thinking will I live. Another 24. My 600-pound life seems more entertaining. Hey man, I used to listen to Currency a lot, man. I remember he rapped over the song called God dang, It Was a Good Day. He rapped over that beat. What was the name of that song? Was it something like I Got a Story to Tell? Wasn't Currency song like that? Currency had a song. He rapped over It Was a Good Day beat. Yeah, Big used to say some stuff sometimes. I be like, all right, man. Papoose or Cassidy? I'm gonna go with Cass. What Cass say? Israil. I know how bagging a whole brick feel. Big deal. Hit the garage and switch wheels. My chick's real with the Minaj and tip drills. Give me a massage then show me how them lifts feel. I'm shining because I'm grinding on a strip steel. And I grip still keep the clips filled. Everything I spit ill. Everything I spit real. Everything I spit sick. For real ain't ish switch. Ain't ish changed like Rick James. I'm rich, bitch. I'm with game. I'm gonna make cake like biscuit. No, he said, what he say? I'm gonna make cake like biscuit. My album went gold in a month. It was a quick flip. Don't say ish. Because N-words with the lip get everyone in the gun till it go click, click. And I'ma switch clips and squeeze like toothpaste. Palm over my forearm so I can shoot straight. I'm about to make it hard to eat like toothaches. My flow dope like I go in the booth and shoot bass. Deuce, deuce, the skates and the coupe great. I'm not broke. I cop coke by the suitcase. My suits, what my way to say, my boots late. I got cakes and the white keys. My boots lace. I got Sonny's and the white keys. About to cop a convertible crib like iced teas. And that ice on your sleeve, that's light cheese. I spend 100 G's a year on white tees. Hey man, Cass, that ain't for the head crazy. Hey, Primo Rice make real Cap Alpha Psi music, stroller music for real. Primo make that real pimping music for real, for real. He's spitting into the sunrise Eastern time. Yeah, it is. Almost 4 o'clock in the morning on the Eastern time. Primo Rice, he got a song called N-Word with the Crown. That was my joint. Smack down, lay my Mac down. Hey, I don't act round. I remember Wiz Khalifa had a song called Glass House with Currency. What's my man name? Currency, Big Crit. Yeah, Satan on Central Time Zone for sure. Yeah. What Currency started off? Dash Digital, Situation Critical. Hate to make it so blatant, baby, but I ain't playing. Maybe you got me confused with one of them other dudes. I ain't one of them under their breath mumbling, scared to tell them girls what it is. You put yourself in that position, out here with all that baller fishing. You messed around and you caught a shark. Cold heart, tear your feelings apart. I'm more focused on getting my rims highly toted. One of the dopest. I'm scheduled 1. You just ibuprofen. What is you smoking? He was going crazy. I was like, hold on. Yeah, I don't listen. The fight got me going crazy. You ever heard of Chicago Conscious? Hold on. Nah, I haven't. Nope. Who is that? You are an artist? No, I'm not, bro. I'm not. I just love hip hop. More of a personal connection to the street life based on your proximity to it. Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. My connection to it in my neighborhood, the street life was in my neighborhood. It was what I would see on the way to the store, all of that. You right. The emo rap, yeah, it wasn't as close to me. Oh yeah, Chicago Conscious with the boy, what was his name? Reem, King Louis, Herb was on the song. Who else was on that joint? I remember that joint. I thought that's what you was thought that's what you was talking about. Yeah. Who was the best Louisiana rapper? I mean, you have to go with Wayne, but I like Boosie and Webby a lot. I fool with them boys a lot. I remember Webby had this on the Savage Life too. He had bangers on that joint. Spenzo was on it, right? Spenzo. Shout out to Spenzo. Best rapper from New York? I'm gonna have to go with the Jigga Man. Nasir Jones, my guy. I was just listening to Jadakiss, Kiss You. I was just listening to We Gonna Make It yesterday. That's like a Negro spiritual, boy. Is it my car? Is it my clothes that make these show? Is it my style or the way I roll? What? That joint Webby was going crazy. DMX 50. Yeah, 50 was my era for real. I was a kid going through 50 Cent Mania. Living through 50 Cent Mania was just crazy. Like the way 50 was everywhere. TRL, MTV. Well, VH1 is TR. Oh, MTV. Which one? No, MTV was TRL. It's on VH1, BET, Spring Bling, all of that. Nas, nothing. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you say Nas, I ain't gonna get mad. I got Jigga, and then I got Nas. Then I got Nas. But if you got Nas first, I ain't mad at you. And I said Jones immaculate. Yeah, 50's the best, and he was hilarious. TRL. Yeah, I watched TRL when Carson Daly was on that mug, and Lala. When she was Lala Vasquez, what's her last name? Vasquez. Lala was the VJ on there. Punches cover. Thoughts on Five Finger Death Punches. I never heard that. I gotta check it out. He did a cover of LL Cool J Mama Said Knock You Out? Okay. 50 Gang. She was shook to say that. Yeah, man, my mama, I was buying all type of. Man, I remember when I remember my dad and them, he got a Grand Theft Auto Vice City for me and his friends. I was like, you know what you buying, Mark? You know what you buying him? Bro, let me get this game. Dog, let me get this game, bro. I'm getting Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Ain't nothing you gonna do about it, man. I'm finna play as Tommy Vercetti. And we finna chill out, bro. That game is why I couldn't play Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. I'm sure I'm gonna say I know your mama didn't want you to let you play, Grand Theft Auto now. Not a game where you could do all the stuff, all that type of stuff on there. Put me on 70s artists. My dad put me more on the 70s artists than my mom's. My pops had me listening to Teddy Pendergrass. Come on and go with me. Come on over to my place. Who you messing with in college football, fam? I don't even know, bro. For real. I'm finna. Oh, that's love, Carolina. I appreciate that, brother. All love. Foxy Brown and Lil' Kim. I'm gonna go with Kim. Foxy was cold, though. Foxy was cold, man. I'm gonna go with Kim, man. Kim was rapping on Quiet Storm. Boy, hold on, man. We might be related. How we might be related, man? Did you know the dude who sang What You Gonna Do For? Yeah, I did know that. Yep. I found out in like my later, I was older, probably like 21, 22, around that age, though. I ain't know that as a kid, though. We look just alike. I don't know, man. You might come from a long line of players, like I do. Why do you think Pac gets more of a pass than Chris Brown does when it comes to... Well, because one, Pac is deceased, and people... I told you, man, people give a lot of grace to people when they deceased, man. When people are deceased, they kind of get on passes for things, and they talk differently about them when they. And I'm gonna say this too, man. Pac, I don't know. That's a great read. That's a great. Yeah. Eve, Let Me Blow Your Mind is fire. Her and Gwen Stefani was in there trying to make them bangers. It took me a while. It took a while to get me here. So I'm gonna. Yeah, Eve was cold. I was listening to Eve. What's that joint she started off? Rubia, man. Got me screaming out of their mouth. That's that, what y'all want, what they want, they can't touch. I'm no one y'all fear. Well, I'm no one you need. What we need in our life is right here with me. Sounds y'all wanna make. Who that? It's Swizz Beats. Yeah. Ruby, man, kind of screaming out of their mouth. The thing in Philly area was that they weren't as hard as they are now. Max trying to say look like, bro. I grew up thinking that, yeah. The thing in the Philly area was that they weren't as hard as they are now. Who wasn't as hard? What you mean in Philly? Shout out to Philadelphia, man. Philly got them dudes, man. Philly got them. Philly got them rappers, man. Hey, listen. I was listening to Wayne, the Carter One, right? Now, I know y'all not gonna like this. When I was listening, and no, Neck of the Woods, that song with him and Birdman, and Wayne was like, he's for effing with the ball, right? Even when I listen to him on like Go DJ, or and how he rapping on Birdman Jr., he sounds just like Gilly. A Louisiana dude don't rap like that. That's why I said Gilly was over there helping Wayne with something. The way Wayne was rapping on the Carter One, hitting the like, but y'all hit the like button for me, man. I appreciate it. The way Wayne a dope rapper, but you can't tell me Gilly didn't influence him on that Carter One. Like for real, that Carter One, Gilly was on that. I mean, Wayne was sounding like just like what even the cadences make him feel the Escalade, put his feet in the blades. Damn, I'm gonna keep all of that. That's Gilly whole joint. What is the biggest obstacle you face in your career? How did you overcome it? In career or in life in general? Yeah, Wayne Gilly kind of showed him a different way of rapping, a different way of rapping outside of what usually rap. No, Fireman. Listen, Go DJ and all of Go DJ for sure sound like I'm a music junkie legend. I grew up listening to hip hop for real. They used to call me like a human iPod, bro, because I love music. That was my music always been my thing. I was around my older brothers and cousins a lot, and my uncles, listening to Jada Kidd, all these different. So like my introduction to rap came at a very very young age, and it's always been my thing. So I would go to school playing my music all the time. Gilly the Kid goofy, especially in the pocket. Gilly be saying some stuff I don't agree with and being wild, but I do believe he had a hand in influencing the way Wayne rapped when he first started. His like when around that Carter One, Wayne was sounding like a dude from Philly on a lot of them songs. The way his cadence was, his flow, delivery, sounded just like Gilly now. The way he was talking on something, even the slang. Like Wayne, when I listen to early Wayne, his cadence wasn't nothing like that. Now he developed his own style, of course, as he went on. He developed his own style. When I ran that Carter One, I was hearing Gilly all on them tracks. Birdman Jr., one of my favorite songs on the Carter One. At that, yeah, all in my career. So what you say? What was the biggest obstacle I faced in my career? I would say. I'm facing an article, not an article, obstacle right now. I'm laid off currently, but biggest obstacle I faced in my career. I remember when I first started this job, right? The job that I was at, and when I first started the job, it was super demanding, right? And I'm new. I'm 24 years old, fresh out of grad school, trying to just be the best employee I could be. And I'm kind of just struggling to just really not retain it, but just struggling to keep up with the work, I felt like, right? And honestly, bro, like I was like, oh man, I don't know if I can keep up. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I think really how did I overcome that, man? I think working, not being afraid to ask other coworkers how their workflow goes, how do they kind of like, what routine do they have to get through certain cases and certain stuff in timely fashion and make time to do other cases and all of that. Kind of sat with them, watched how they did stuff, took it down, took notes, and applied it. And I started, being good at it. And really just understood and really trying to understand what I was doing all the way around and how to analyze certain situations. So that was the thing for me. Not being afraid to ask people for help and kind of just getting pointers and kind of asking, can I watch people do certain things to really kind of, I guess, get the flow of how I'm supposed to be, carrying out certain tasks. Hot Boys Wayne or Solo Wayne for sure. Hot Boys Wayne, he wasn't better than Juvie to me. Juvie was the dude. Swagger Like Us with Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, and Tip was dope. Tip had the best verse on Swagger Like Us. Swagger Like Us fire. Tip had the best verse though. Go see Weezy for the wordplay, Jeezy for the verb play, Kanye for diversity, and me for controversy. All my verses picture perfect. Only spit to serve a purpose. You ain't living what you kicking, ain't worth it. Looking from the surface, it might seem that I got reason to be nervous. Then observe my work and see that my adversity was worth it. Verses autobiographical, absolutely classical. Last thing I'm worried about is what another rapper do. Ain't nobody hot as me, even if they rap their ass off, blast off, and have outstanding qualities. Sell a lot of records, I respect it and salute that. But spitting real high life on high beats, I'm the truth vet. You kick it like me, no exaggeration necessary. Live it revolutionary, nothing less than legendary. Swag is hereditary. Got it from my dad. Flow coded in February with extraordinary swag. Tip got off. Killed it. What you know about Poe Pimp? Poe Pimp, Twista had the best. That verse from Twista is one of my favorite verses of all time in hip hop. That's like a top 15 verse to me. The way Twista was spitting that real player stuff, where he say, well, the mother might be broke and shit, and they collecting more dope for chips, but I be spitting more game than a mouthful of poker chips to get the whole the open lips and the provoking hips and never gotta tell him any lies. I have him looking in the city skies. Get up in the kitty styles, I'm blessed with the look of innocence, good sex, peanut butter complex, and some pretty eyes. But if they right, Miss Sadi was like, yo, now be gotta be right, that'd be the flatter me right, but if the head, the bone, come on. Sucker, members of my clique want to see what that'd be like. I know you want to try that to the rhythm of a hi-hat. Don't be bogus and deny that. Don't be bogus and deny that. I didn't got to hold it, let my fellas run a train while she lie back. Now, motherfucker, can you buy that? Where your ride at? On the passenger side of yo ho trying to come up on another G. The broad all up under me, trying to smother me, looking lovely while I roll another B. Suddenly, he was going crazy. What? That was, yeah, listen, I told y'all, bro, really Ramirez lyrics. Yeah, bro, I'm a music head, bro. That was my life. Like, music always been my thing, man. So I remember saying, "Now you were there." Twista was going crazy. They say the word that was never said. Twista be giving women in the bed until they sick in their head. And kicking them legs in the air like a player do. Then be little in a day or two. Afterwards, I'm a Slater crew. Now there's some pimp type ish that be low in AK or do. Wearing grand blue. If a hoe wanna holler, then you a player if you hit them ends and get the dividends. But you a pimp if you can get the same hoe that wanna freak your fans. Cause I study PIMP. Ology, but logically be learning biology. Obviously, well, what? That is a Chicago classic, boy. Do you want to rap? Yeah, that joint hard. Twista was going crazy. That's one of my favorite verses all time. That, yeah, Twista, listen, man. Twista don't get his respect, man. Shout out to Chicago. Chicago, Illinois, baby. What do you think it would take to bring the old Kanye back, man? I don't know, man. Kanye's too far gone, bro. I'm going to be for real, man. When his mom passed away, a little bit of really Kanye to the Chicago Kanye really left. That Kanye West was my favorite Kanye West, man. I always tell y'all that, man. Kanye saved my life as a kid. Oh, you know that, my mama. You better pass them tests. But she couldn't say that, no. You know, I was a great student. My mama beat us with books, boy. We was not playing, boy. She was not playing. You know I was what? Boy, listen, me and my sister was in all honors classes and stuff. She was not playing with us. So you know I had to remember the song. My mama wasn't playing. I had to remember them songs. Do you think it's impossible because of personal circumstances? Yeah, Kanye done been through a lot of stuff in his life. I think it's his mother. Losing your mother, man, that ain't nothing I wish on nobody. And he ain't been the same since then. Like Pops weird. Yeah, my mom was not playing with me, y'all. For real. My dad wasn't playing with me either, but like, my father, man, he could look at you and put fear in you for real. You know what I'm saying? Uh, well, my mama, she wanted to put fear in you for real, for real. It did just bad. I was one of them kids in Chicago. I was scared of my mama, bro. I wasn't one of them people, them dudes trying their mama. I was scared of my mama and my dad. It wasn't nothing like for real. My father ain't play no game. My father had a demeanor like James Evans from Good Times, bro. Like you knew not to play with him like that. And he wasn't even in the house with me. But I still knew what time it was, man. I was over there, but I used to be at my pop's house all the time. Go to school from all that and everything. But my pops was not playing, boy. My daddy be up in there. He come, my daddy an old head for real, man. I was just with him earlier today. Can you relate to the good times or to the Jeffersons? To the good times, bro. Not bro. Miss A. I'm sorry, Miss A. My family grew up in the Robert Taylor projects, like similar to the Cabrini Greens, where good times are set in. I didn't live in the Robert Taylor projects, but we used to be there all the time. My auntie, my grandfather's sister, she lived in there, so we used to go there all the time. You know what I mean? So I know what it's like to go in them project buildings, 16-story project buildings. You go into the free for sure. Going to the free lunch program they had called chokes. We used to call it chokes in the Robert Taylor projects. We used to call it sandwiches. We used to get chokes because it wasn't no mayonnaise on the sandwiches. You know what I mean? So yeah, I related to the good times a lot for sure. When Michael joined the game, you talking about Michael Jackson? What you seen him with the Crips? Y'all seen Michael Jackson with the Crips? I don't know when that happened. We ain't got no Crips on the Midwest. Well, not where I'm at. Both my mom and dad died at the home. Oh man, sorry to hear that, Juice. That's horrible. Yeah, that's hurtful, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Michael from Good Times. Oh, yeah, man. You know what's crazy, man? I'm gonna get back to Juice 9100. In the projects in Chicago, each building was like a different gang in each building. Like one building be a GD building, one building be a BD building. It was like that. You know what I mean? So, luckily I didn't have to deal with that part of it. I was a little boy going into project buildings when my auntie was watching us after school. You know what I'm saying? My cousin would be down there in the front of the building, engaging in some street pharmaceuticals. Not engaging in it, but, distributing street pharmaceuticals allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, but I watched yeah, man, that's hurtful, man. I'm very close to my parents, man, and I feel for people that you lose their parents young like that. That's really hurtful. I had a lot of people around me that I've lost they lost one of their parents. And I just can't imagine, you know what I mean? Like I said, I lost my brother when I was 11 years old, and that changed a lot for me. That hurt me like crazy. How relationship with the mother? My relationship with them great. Excellent. You know what I'm saying? We got a great relationship. I do it. I take care of these little ones. And I have them a lot. I'm not a hard person to get along with at all. I feel like I'm rational for the most part. You know what I mean? I'm a rational person. Yeah, man, and I always do what I can, go above and beyond for them. Being real with y'all. This channel, a lot of the majority of the money I make from this channel, I don't make a lot of money from this channel. But what I do make, it goes towards them. Like 95% of it. I went through the same, it's 10 years apart in the same month, October. Yeah, man, my condolences to you, bro. Where I get my fashion sense from. I don't even think I'm fashionable right now. But Man, I think I kind of just got it. Man, I learned a lot from people that was around me. So when I went to a high school, where I get it from is it? Uh, I watched a lot of music videos, a lot. Growing up in Chicago, man, I went to a high school. It was like a fashion show every day. At the time, my mom and them ain't have enough money to be keeping up with all that stuff. So like, I used to just be real conservative. Like, get you a white pair of Air Force Ones. We call them ones in the city. We call them Air Force Ones. We call them ones. Herb called them G Fazos for his homie, but we call them ones. That's what we call them growing up. A white pair of Air Force Ones. I had a pair of like some black Air Max or something and some wheat Timberland boots, right? But in school, the kids were real fashionable. So when I got to college and I was a work study student and I got that refund check, what? I was like, I kind of like looked at how the kids around me was dressing at school, like, and then like rappers and stuff. I was buying starter jackets and fitted caps and snapback caps and um, yeah, man, I just was kind of just looking at the people that was around me on a regular everyday basis. You know what I mean? I learned how to really dress in college when I first, because that's when I first started ordering online. Because I was in Mississippi and there wasn't nothing around, and I started going to H&M, Forever 21, stores like that. They kind of like had like fly clothes that wasn't just street apparel, but like fly like I remember I was wearing, when Future had made them little hats popular. I was wearing that with pea coats and stuff like that. There's a stigma about black Air Force. I used to wear black Air Force Ones. It was a stigma now, but bro, I don't care. I'm with you. I'm wearing it still. Favorite sneaker type. Um, I used to like foam posits. Um, Vapor Max. I like Air Maxes. Them shoes like that. I used to wear shell toe Adidas, bro. For real. See, I have a feeling that one TV1 should make a story out of your life since you ain't gonna do a lot. Yeah, man, foams, yeah, you should have been in the DMV. That's what the foams popping in the DMV. Like the Nike Blazers with the pink swoosh. Got you. And who were wearing 2004 brand clothes in 2009 because that's all they had. Yes, a lot of people be wearing the old stuff. I couldn't do it. We would have got talked about in school heavily. I'd have came in there with some old folk clothes, for real. If they did a movie about my life, man, I had a lot of different life experiences, but I feel like I got a lot more life to live, so we got to make that movie probably when I'm like 50, 60. Man, throwback jerseys again. Michelin S, bringing it back. Yeah, them was popping. My brother that passed away used to be wearing a lot of jerseys and stuff like that. He was big on that, man. I was wearing New Balance. Everybody used to laugh. Yeah, because you remember at first it was like people thought New Balance was corny. Then they would start being cool. Like I remember Currency and them would talk about wearing New Balances a lot and stuff. Like when I was listening like Currency and Wiz Khalifa and them. And then it started being like, oh, it's a cool thing. But as a kid, I remember people used to try to laugh at New Balance. They like, oh, that's the shoes your grandma and them wear. New Balance was nice. They still nice. You got all different type of colors in them. All of that, man. So people go through these fashion trends with stuff be in and out. I remember K Swiss was popping, so they made this little juke song in Chicago talking about K Swiss and how you can clown it. After they made this little juke song in Chicago clowning K Swiss, we could never wear them again. You like the current era style or the 2000s better? I ain't gonna say the 2000s with the big old t-shirts, but I like the little era when we was wearing business. We was dressing business casual at parties and stuff like that. Hey, that era was a little cool to me. Dressing business casual at the parties, at homecoming dances, boy. Jordan 1. So y'all know something? I never bought a pair of Jordans in my life. Every pair of Jordans I had came from my homie that played basketball. Every pair of Jordans I had came from my homie that played ball. He gave them to me. And one year, my uncle bought me a pair. When I was a little kid, I had them, but I ain't never bought Jordans in my adult years. I ain't never bought none. We got a lot in common. Yeah, for sure. Me and skateboarding in the lots. Fubu, Rockaway. Yeah, you right. You right though, bro. That was when I remember when Platinum Fubu was popping with the Fat Albert characters on it. My brother used to wear them all the time, and I started wearing it. I had the jeans, some silver, like some gray jeans. I had gray jeans with like all the Fat Albert and the Junkyard Gang characters on the back pockets, right? Cool G, I remember Cool G first came. Like I remember when Cool G made a little comeback with the youth, with like the young kids in like '07, right? Chains on their baggy pants in 2007. Yeah, I remember that, man. Sean John, my brother was big on Sean John, Fubu, Rockaway. Yeah. That should have been our stuff, man. Like you said, black folks can't keep nothing popping long because we start trying to figure out ways how to isolate each other. Oh, you wearing that? That's for po folk. We start trying to figure out a way how to stop making stuff exclusive because we always want to be the only one wearing stuff. So we get rid of our own brands. You remember Fubu was popping and they started trying to call you broke if you wore Fubu. At one point, Rockaway was popping and they started trying to call you broke if you got on Rockaway or Fat Farm. You know what I mean? So it's one of them situations. He said, bro, go to bed. Man, I'm up, dog. That fight had me just up in it to win it. Is the area that's living out? Yeah, I live in a safe area now. Yep. Nah, man, for me, having kids, right, I had to move to a good area, man. Just so I can take them to the park, take them to the store, take them up the street to get some ice cream. You know what I mean? Take them, to the little breakfast spot up the street and all that type of stuff. Like I wanted to move that was my goal, to move to a place that would be comfortable for them to be in and comfortable for us to be outside. You know what I mean? Having fun and not have to worry about nothing crazy. So I live in a nice neighborhood now. Living straight now, it's pretty decent. JD Kiss brought Coogee back, I think. Did he? He probably did. Shout out to Kiss. Yeah, man, but black folks always try to be exclusive. And then we start pushing out our own brands like Carl Kanai. Right? That was popping back in the day. But we be trying to make our own stuff like terrible by like pushing out these brands and making them like, it ain't cool to wear that no more. We be doing stuff the wrong way a lot of times, man, for real. And we got to cut that out. That's how that be going, man. Do you honestly see LeBron as the same person? Like the Lakers LeBron's the Carolina? What you mean, like it's the same person? Like, what you mean? Same player or person? You think about trying to go back to working in the public sector, or you think about going in the private sector? Man, I'm really open to a lot of different things, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm open to a lot of different things. Do I think LeBron's the same? Nah, I mean, he's not the same player that he like. LeBron last year in 2018, he was still the best player in the world. Since he came to the Lakers, LeBron ain't been the best player in the world since he came to the Lakers. I mean, as a person, well, I'm unemployed currently right now. I just got laid off like about a month ago, unfortunately. So I'm back in the job market right now. That's why all the black brands should be $1 billion company right now. Yeah, we should. All the black brands should be $1 billion companies for real. Definitely should. Like, man, there's no reason Carl Kanai and them. I hate what happened to Fubu, man. Them brothers had something special going on. And LL shouted Fubu out in a Gap commercial, didn't he? Ain't that how they got popping? LL had their clothes. He shouted them out in a Gap commercial. I think that's what it was. But yeah, as a person, I mean, LeBron is grown as a person, as a man. I feel like he's the same, grown, just grown as a man, as a person, all of that. But I don't think he's the same player, no, that he was with the Cavs. No, man. He's the same player despite his looks. Kobe, not so much. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. I think, like I say, Bron, he's gotten older. Still a great player, but he just affects the game differently than what he used to because he's older now. But still a great player, though. He's deceased. What language was that you wrote in the first time? Y'all hit the like button for me. I appreciate it if y'all hit that like button for me, y'all. I appreciate that. For real, for real. K&A family. Who is that? K&A family. I don't know who that is, Miss A. You got a favorite video game console? Yeah, I was always a PlayStation head, man. 64 had the great games though. Like I used to play, I had Nintendo 64, so I used to play. Y'all remember Killer Instinct on Nintendo 64? I don't know if y'all remember that game. Killer Instinct, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, 007 GoldenEye, Ready to Rumble, Smash Brothers. Man, I had all them games on there. I had and what y'all think what other games I had on 64? I had a lot of stuff. I had Mario Kart 64. I had Super Mario 64. Um, what else I had, man? Legend of Legaia. Nah, I never heard of that one. PlayStation 1? Nah, I never heard of Tony Hawk. I ain't had that on I didn't have that on 64, Tony Hawk. I had the Tony Hawk on PlayStation 2. Tony Hawk Underground. I had that one. Yeah, I got a Twitter, Machiavelli _15. Golden, I definitely went platinum in the hood, but that was Call of Duty before Call of Duty. Yeah, Twitter, Machiavelli _15. You popping out to Chicago? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Chicago. I gotta go to a Sky game, man. I gotta go. I keep saying I'm gonna go. That's love, legend. That's love, legend. Yeah, I'm gonna go, man. I gotta go. What about Jet Moto and Cool Borders? I never played them games. I ain't heard of them. PlayStation 1, man, I'm gonna tell you what I had on PlayStation 1. Street Fighter Alpha 3. I had Spyro the Dragon, Mega Man X4, Resident Evil 2. I had a game called Bushido Blade. I had what else? I had I had a lot of stuff. I had Paperboy was that fat handheld. Okay. Got you. I had Crash Bandicoot. I had PlayStation 1. I'm trying to think all again. I had a lot of stuff on. Now it's losing my. I ain't thinking about it now. PlayStation 1. What else I had on PS1? Oh, damn, the SmackDown game, a wrestling game. You said it's the Civic Names game. It's like, yeah, I was a game here. I never had Metal Gear Solid. At that point, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I think role player games. I think when I had the PlayStation 1, I think I wasn't mature enough to kind of like get into the role player games. By the time I got a PlayStation 2, I was into the role player games. But when I had the PS1, I just wanted to shoot and fight. That's it. I don't think I had to like. I don't think my brain was cognitively developed yet. I was cognitively developed yet for me to kind of like really get into the role playing games. Oh, now I had I had PlayStation 2. I had Vice City on PS2. Vice City, San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto 3. PlayStation 2, I had a game called Army Man Green Rogue. That came with my game. Says I remember that came with the PlayStation 2 when I got it. I had SmackDown, Shut Your Mouth. I had a lot of stuff. I had NBA 2K, NBA Live, not 2K. NBA Live '04 with Vince Carter on the cover. NBA 2K5 with Ben Wallace on the cover. I never had State of Emergency, and I wanted to have that game. I used to get the games with the cheat codes is inside of the games. Look at the games. Deal with GTA loaded screen with your mama walking by. No. You know what I dealt with? On Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, you know you pick up the streetwalker and put the streetwalker in the car with you. And you know, the streetwalker be making noises. My mama heard that and thought I was watching one of them flicks. Once she thought I was watching a flick. You know what flick I'm talking about, because she heard the girl moaning on the game. You know what I mean? So what you watching? Cool Air PlayStation 1 game. She was on shit. She thought, oh, what did you watching up in there? Boy, I'm gonna tell y'all a story when I got caught watching their freaky stuff one time. I got caught watching them little nasty channel one time, boy. Whoa. You missed out on the Cool Air PS1 game. Go get your tech and go get on the government side for their security. Nah, for sure. I was actually PS2 easily the greatest system of all time. Yeah, that was my joint, man. PS2 was my joint. I think my favorite match with Vic on that was '04. Madden 4, Madden '04, I think it was, with Vic on the cover. Yeah. Yeah. Love with Vic on the cover. So I had True Crime, Streets of LA. Yeah, I gotta get into one of them type of fields for sure. I'm naked when I what is he talking about, man? True Crime, Streets of LA was fire, boy. Def Jam fight. No, whoa, wait a minute, man. NBA Streets, Volume 1 and 2. Volume 2 was crazy though. Volume 2, they gotta remaster that game. I don't know what the hell is taking so long. They gotta remaster NBA Streets Volume 2, right? Yeah, I got the information you ever need that, bro. You don't need a degree anymore. All right, man, I'm gonna chat it up with you, bro. I'm gonna chat it up with you, man. For sure. Add me on the Twitter too. NBA Street definitely, yeah, they need to come back, man. They need a new NBA Street with these new players. Yeah, they do, man. They need a new NBA Streets. I used to play what I had a lot, bro. I had so many games, bro. Like I was a game head, then I stopped playing games altogether. In 2007, I put the game down. And put the game down for about 8 years. I didn't touch a game for 8 years. I missed the whole PlayStation 3, went straight to the PS4. You know, in 07, I started really like getting into like girls and stuff. And so I kind of just, I don't know. I got to high school. I put the game down. I was Def Jam Fight for New York, fire. I remember the first Def Jam Vendetta. The characters you picked didn't even have a voice. They just would be looking. Once you heard they reminisce over you, P Rock CL Smooth. Yeah. I missed that whole I didn't start back playing video games till 2015. I was in grad school and I was stressed. And I got a PlayStation 4 because I was just so stressed out. I'm old. I see comments from years from now. Android 8, 9, and update the beast. You should pass the game down to your children so they can join like you did. Yeah, my daughter like playing certain games. You know, she a girl. She like playing like The Sims, but she also like playing like Roblox and all that. Dragon Ball Z Budokai for sure. That was that. Like I remember when that first came out, that was just surreal for me to have a Dragon Ball Z video game. Like that was a surreal experience for me. Like what? Because you know everybody in the hood watch Dragon Ball Z. That was like a rite of passage. Like we would all watch Dragon Ball Z and like talk about it with each other. Boy, we used to print out Dragon Ball Z pictures and show them to each other. Print them out at the library or print them out in the computer lab somewhere. Yeah, Dragon Ball Z better than Pokemon. That's without a doubt. Without a doubt. So you never got into Dragon Ball Z? Yeah. You know what though, man? Because you graduated 2017. Well, I'm trying to think, man. Dragon Ball Z was at its height. Yeah, Digimon was cold. Yeah, so like, I grew up in a non-denominational church. Are you born '95? So you still was in it. You was in a non. I was in a non-denominational church for years, and my mom married a pastor. My stepfather, he was at a Baptist church. He passed away though. He had a heart attack and passed away some years ago. My mom's first husband, she got remarried again after that. Years after that. But when my mom got married to my stepfather was a pastor. He had a Baptist church, and so yeah, man, she won silver, man. What's the girl from St. Lucia? She won from St. Lucia, man. So anyway, he had a Baptist church, right? And like, I ain't had nothing too crazy. It just, bro, going to church in a black family when your father or stepfather is the pastor, like you a part of the first family, like up in there, bro. You gotta go to other people's services. Like we be there early Sunday school, second service. We gotta go to other people's services because he didn't promise people he gonna go to their service. But be in church all day long. All like sometimes you be like, hey, listen now, come on now, we gotta go back home. My stuff, I'm from the south side of Chicago. His church was on the west side though. So we used to go on the west side to his church. And so like we couldn't just go right back home. We way out west, way away from the crib. So service long as ever. Then like, I'm watching football. So like, man, I'm looking like, can we get home? So it was something else. But I worked the sound system at the church, and I got paid $20 every Sunday to do that. He allowed me to work the sound systems, it's the soundboards and stuff. Up in there, there's a Bernie Mac episode on it. Yeah, for sure. Bernie falling asleep up in the church. Church so long, and then my mama used to be ready to go. She'd be looking at my stepfather, hey, and because he'd get the preaching and the congregation be, take your time, pastor, take your time. My mama get to looking, hey, now. She started looking at that watch. Hey, it's time to go now. Hold on now. You didn't been up here for a while now. Come on now. Wrap it up. My mama be looking, giving that look. She know what time it is. Hey, come on. And you know what's funny, man? As my mama got older, she got more softer. Cause we could never fall asleep in church when we was kids. Boy, my sister and them be stretched out up in that mug. But for real. Black church be too long, boy. Black church got poets up in there. Black church. Yeah, man. Black church be long. You be like, come on now. We ain't everybody got a solo up in here. Everybody in the choir got their own solo piece to sing. Brother, like, wait, let's just get to the part where we eating this pound cake and eating string beans. Like, let's get to the part we eating chicken, pound cake, and string beans. Let's fast forward to that part. This is, man, I'm God fearing. I'm a Christian. You be like, God dang, what what is going on? Especially when you young. I ain't gonna lie. It don't matter if you young or old. Cause I done been in some churches as a grown man. Like, hey, now I know we didn't say it all that need to be said. Y'all didn't preached enough today. Y'all didn't did great up in here. We could go. Yeah, listen, man. I'm a God-fearing man, for real. But I be looking like it. Some of it be too long now. I know y'all got somewhere to go out there. I know you got it. I know you hungry. I know you hungry, cause yeah, let's go ahead and get this pound cake real quick. Why is that the church meal? Pound cake, string beans, chicken. Why is this the meal at the church? Who made that the meal? What you think about Hebrew Israelites? Man, you know, I don't know much about them, bro, for real. I'm be real with you. Hey, man, I'm going to tell y'all a funny story. I hope he ain't on here. My god brother was a Hebrew Israelite for a minute, right? And I don't know if he still is. They're my people. Like, we grew up together, for real. On his birthday on Facebook, everybody was telling him happy birthday, and I don't know if they don't believe in birthdays in Hebrew Israelite. Maybe he wasn't a Hebrew Israelite. I don't know. Hold on, y'all. My homie in Hawaii, he calling me. They on Hawaii like 5 hours behind us. 5-6 hours behind us. He calling me now. I gotta talk to him when I get off here. But anyway, though, it was his birthday. And I don't think they believe in celebrating birthdays. So people was telling him happy birthday. My god brother started laughing at everybody happy birthday post to him. And my mama saw that. She said, I wish his ass would laugh at something I post on here. I'ma cuss his ass. My mama was ready to go in on my god brother if he would have laughed at her happy birthday post. Stop playing. But I don't know too much about him like that, bro, to be honest with you. I don't really know too much about the Hebrew Israelite. I gotta like really see. I know they be outside hollering and yelling. I know that. They be outside hollering and yelling for sure. But you asked me about Caleb Williams. Well, I hope Caleb Williams be the savior. I hope he is, because we need one, brother. We need one bad. Like, we got all these pieces around him. Rome Odunze. What's our tight end name, man? Godly. What's the brother name? What is our Cole Kmet? Cole Kmet. You got what's I said? Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet, Keenan Allen, and DJ Moore. And he got Swift in the backfield. He got a lot of weapons, man. I just want to see some. I want to see him show us some like winning football and show us like some great quarterback play. You know what I'm saying? He said Stairs and Dr. Umar. You don't find that suspicious, brother? You don't find that suspicious? Yeah, they should have gave Justin them weapons for sure. They waited till they always wanted to get Caleb anyway, so they waited till Justin leave in order to give Caleb them weapons. But we'll see how it go. You don't find that suspicious, brother? Dr. Umar don't be playing, boy. What do you say? Black Queen, Black Queens forever, Snow Bunnies never. Hey man, why Dr. hold on. Yeah, nah, Dr. Umar, I be agreeing with a lot of stuff Dr. Umar be saying for real. He gotta get that school open though. He gotta get that school open immediately, because they be on his head, boy. But I agree with a lot of stuff he be saying though. Dr. Umar be, hey, he is funny without even trying. What Dr. Umar called? It was somebody. He called the white folks mixed with Asian. White people mixed with Asian. He called them snow dragons. He called white people mixed with Asian snow dragons, bro. I'll say, yo, this man is wildin'. Sometimes IDK when he see it, when he not these days. Yeah, man, when he called them snow dragons, I say, yo, this is crazy. Oh. He was foul for speaking of Kobe's wife, though. Now, I ain't gonna hold you now, legend. I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't gonna like my opinion about that. You know, I don't think he really meant to like go in on Vanessa per se. I think he was just trying to make an example of what happens to when black men marry outside of their race. What happens to the funds that a black man generated? It does not go back into the black community. And so I think he used Vanessa as a point to describe what what he was the point he was trying to get across. Now, unfortunately, people didn't want Vanessa to be used because it's a sensitive situation with Kobe, being deceased and her losing her daughter in the midst of everything. But I think it was a valid point about what happens to the black dollar when when a black person marries outside of their ethnicity. And I think a lot of people don't think about it like that. I'm not saying you, but like, when people marry interracially, I think a lot of people really don't really think about, especially when the man is, or the person in general is like wealthy, how that works. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'm gonna say this too, man, because he criticized Vanessa for giving funds to predominantly white institutions, and no HBCUs were included in that. But I'm gonna say that, hey, hit that like button for sure. I'm gonna say this though, man. Had Kobe been like, if I know people not gonna like when I say this, had Kobe really had the black community at the center of his focus, she would have donated the money to some HBCUs. I don't think he did. You know what I'm saying? Kobe seemed like a worldly individual that was into the world more than just into like the black community per se and black causes, etc. You know what I mean? And so she followed suit with that. Why do you? Yeah, Mike be drinking that yak too much, man. That yellow-eyed monster, but it might be looking like he about to transform. He be looking like he about to transform into something. G like that. He like that liquor too much, man. He do. For real. Mike eyes be looking like Michael Jackson eyes at the end of the Thriller video. When Mike hit that, Mike was with that girl. He whacked with that girl, and he hit that little corner, and then the man started laughing. It was one of them. Mike got them eyes like Michael Jackson had, just like that, them yellow eyes. But anyway, love who you love, but I don't. He do. Love who you love, but I don't like when black men get rich and all they data all of a sudden. Yeah. Like I said, listen, man. I told y'all I'm never going to get on here and denigrate brothers for being in interracial relationships because some of the closest people to me are in interracial relationships. Some of the closest people that I love are in interracial relationships. I just left my cousin's house. He's in an interracial relationship. His wife is a really sweet woman, right? But always trying to, like, I tell y'all a black woman is for me. I gotta be with a black woman, bro. I have to be with a black woman. Not saying that I don't find any other non-black women attractive. I do. I have. But my preference has always been black women. And then when I got older and as I know what I know, I have to be with a black woman. Kobe doesn't owe black people a cent. His supporters were worldwide. He didn't pick one group. So listen, man, he don't owe black people a thing, but let me tell y'all this, man. Other ethnicities of people look out for their folks. While he don't owe us nothing, it will be great to pour back into your community, whether he owes it to us or not. That's how community building is essential, and other ethnicities practice it all the time. Other people, the Jewish community, Asian people, they do it all the time. Hispanics, they community build a lot. While we the only community that think like we get rich and want to just be individuals all the time. We are individualistic, and we get tricked into believing that is the way we're supposed to be. Like, oh, you don't owe us nothing, and you could do that. Listen. While he don't owe us nothing, it's good to pour into your community. What's going on, y'all? Black support death gave Kobe the boost and power for sure. You know what I'm saying? So he don't owe us nothing, but again, it's important to community build. You know what I mean? Like same with Mike for sure. Like, bro, I'm gonna be real with y'all, bro. If I ever got mega million dollars and I was just thriving, raking in money, I would be a sucker not to get back to the historically black college and university I went to. I would be a sucker not to come back into Chicago in the black communities that I come from. And I ain't saying I gotta like give half of my money to my community, but I'll be a sucker not to pour into them. They don't you never seen them say it because they don't have to say it. They do it, bro. They do it. Look at the way Chinese people hire within their community. All of that. They Cuban them, they do it. They all do that. They don't have to say it because they do it, bro. That's why they don't say it. They do it. I've seen them do it, bro. I've seen Italians hire other Italians on a regular basis. They community build. So they don't have to say it because they do it. So, and I'm not worried about what they do, to be honest with you, bro. I'm not. Like, shout out to them. I'm not against them. But I'm more like, we as people, we've been behind the 8 ball for the longest of time, brother. And the way for us to move forward is for us to community build. That's the way for us to move forward, to community build. They don't have to, they don't have to say it because they do it. And then I don't care if they say it or not. We got a community build. It's important for us to do that. We can't go lead the hood and just say, forget everybody else. Right? Because let's just like this. I remember when DJ Envy was on the Breakfast Club, right? And I remember he bragged, he was talking because he's proud of the fact that his kids go to private school. He was having a conversation with Killer Mike. And while it's great that Envy's kids are in private school and he's proud that he's able to afford to send them to private school, the problem with that is, well, Killer Mike, what happens to the people, what happens to the kids whose fathers are not rich, are not wealthy? What happens to them? They left with the terrible resources. Now, again, a lot of that goes into voting, all of that, the voting certain individuals to kind of help with that and all of that. But what happens to the kids who mama is they father not DJ Envy? You know what I mean? That's the importance of community building. Like, we got to give back to the schools that are in our neighborhoods, because everybody, mama and father, not gonna be rich and wealthy and be high earning entertainers. You know what I mean? So it's important for us to community build. AP 2324, are you black? I'm just asking. I'm not trying to be funny. Are you black? Maybe stop using drugs. Hey, listen, so that's funny you say that, because guess who the opioid crisis is really affecting for real? Mr. Right? Who is that? I'm just asking. I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying? Right, exactly. Go, James. So and that's when they made it a crisis too, because it wasn't just affecting, you're American. That explains it all. When you say, I asked you, are you black? And you say you're American, that explains it all, brother. I knew this was, so that let me know you don't care nothing about community upliftment. I know that means you got a hairline like the brother Black Power Ranger. That means you wear wraparound. If you black and you said that means you got a hairline like the Black Power Ranger. That means you wear wraparound Oakley shades. That means you wear Wrangler jeans, like them Brett Favre's. That means you got American flags all throughout your house, brother. Brother, that means you are part of a white fraternity. Brother, I know what time that is, brother. I know what you got on. I know you got them Oakley wraparounds. I know you drive a pickup truck. I know your profile picture on Facebook got you wearing shades sitting right next to your pickup truck. I know what you got on. I don't care about no community because I'm not. Brother, who taught you black pride or showing pride and uplifting your community is racist? Where do you get that from? You sound like a good old boy. Brother, I know Clarence Thomas and Thomas Sowell are your idols, brother. There you go. There you go, shaming conservative blacks. Man, no, bro. I'm shaming anti-black conservative blacks. That's what I'm shaming. Not conservative, but anti-black conservative blacks. That's who I shame. Don't do that. Anti-black. Brothers don't know what I'm talking about. What did I say that was racist at any point when I'm talking about community building? Y'all go pulling out this old Morgan Freeman talk. You want to end racism? Stop talking about it, which is the stupidest stuff I heard in the world. And Morgan Freeman too old to be talking like that. And he from a state in Mississippi. They have the Confederate flag and a state flag. Ain't no way you can solve a problem in this world by not talking about it. What problem ever been solved by not talking about it? Come on, man. See, here you go. I ain't saying no every black person part of no stereotype. Black people are not monolithic. But I know black folks who are engaged in a lot of butter biscuit eating when I see it. I'm saying I have a community. No, I do not have the funds to, but if I did, I definitely would. And I know I'm teaching these black young men in my neighborhood to stay on the right path and go to school and get degrees. To go to school, get degrees. To be upright, I know that. And I'm teaching the same thing to my little cousins. You know? That's what I know. I don't got the money to have no community center booming. I don't. But I know how to teach these babies how to be upright and live right. And they can get academic scholarships like I got. I know that. So man, they be trying to come over here trying to talk all that crazy, man. And I mean, preach this point. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I'm teaching to support your community. Here they go calling it racist. That's how I know. That's how I know. I'm not teaching nobody to hate nobody. I'm teaching to support your community and uplift your people. And here they go. So you like that Farrakhan dude off Don't Be a Menace movie, right? Here you go quoting a movie a spoof movie. No, I'm not. I already know they fake pages. I just like talking crazy back to them. Men need to be fathers. Sound like you have playing daddy for the neighborhood. This community starts at home, brother. I don't care if they father not there. If they you just disregard them. Who does that? Like that's that sucker stuff. If they daddy ain't home and they father ain't there, then you suppose then if you can reach them and keep them on the right path, why not? These gonna be the same kids my son plays with. The same kids my daughter play with. So I just say F them. If I ain't saying I gotta be in their house every day, but to act like you ain't supposed to, come on, bro. How? These kids living with my kids. And I just say F them, bro. Who raised you, bro? Don't do that. That's y'all be listening to these little YouTube channels, man. You ain't be nobody else's daddy. Let them be on their own. They get y'all on here getting lost and y'all get to speaking this crazy talk, bro. No. These gonna be the same kids living in my neighborhood. And if I turn a blind eye to them, they running wild in the same neighborhoods my kids growing up in. Come on, man. Talking that goofy talk. I don't know what black man taught you. The same black man, the same goofy that taught you to stay on the live is listening to somebody that you don't like. You know what I'm saying? Just move. No. That's what y'all do. I ain't moving nowhere, Joe. You hear me? Man, I'm just saying. Well, you just saying what? No, a lot of these pages troll. I just like talking crazy. I just like talking to them. You know what I'm saying? I know they troll players. Because they feel dumb. Yeah, I know they being there. That's all they can do because you feeling stupid. I ain't never out here trying to act like I'm the most holier person. I'm the most conscious brother in the world. But I know certain things that's wrong. And I know certain things, certain men do things and they certain things that people stand for are never gonna be cool. Did your father raise me? Yeah, my father raised me to crack heads when I get disrespected. I rock her buddy with earrings off for women. Earrings for whoever they want to be for. You know what I'm saying? I'd wear it because I want to wear it. You over whooping. Let's start there. Yeah, see, y'all be look. You over whooping. Y'all following J Main and all of that. And I bet you I got these earrings in, and I bet you. So you take off the earring for cracking heads, right? Nah, I take off the earring for cracking your mama back at night. I know that. Nah, I keep them in. She like that. Before I blast her spinal cord out of place. So, and so hold on. What did you just say? We need to uplift, encourage families, and teach these boys how to communicate with each other. That's what I'm doing. What you talking about? It's easier for us to raise good men than to make a bad bro. Okay, and if they father not there to do that, and they growing up in the same communities with my kids, you gotta help raise. You gotta help mold, go lead them the right way. Here we go. I can't take this man serious. I know, cause you just like to troll, and you don't got no good retort, cause you under that Morgan Freeman Act. White folks love Morgan Freeman from them. They always bring that up. Morgan Freeman said, because he old, and guess because a lot of old dummies that say a lot of silly stuff. And they old and still don't have the right wisdom. Morgan Freeman been an actor for a long time, living amongst, rubbing shoulders with them elites. So he's saying all that. He say all that crazy stuff. This dude zesty as hell. You talk all that zesty talk. I know in my old dummies just be saying that they saying like they think because they old that they got all the knowledge. And Morgan Freeman from Mississippi, a state like I said, a state with the Confederate flag was in it for the longest. And he go talking about the way to end racism is to stop talking about it. Like what? And oh my God, white folks love that. Yes, Morgan Freeman, that is right. Don't talk about racism because they never want to talk about it because they just start feeling guilty when they hear it. Spike Lee movie, Malcolm X. Favorite Spike Lee movie, Malcolm X. I like Easy on Morgan. No, man, Morgan, he should have never said that, bro. He should have never said that, bro. Like they take that and run with it. Pull off the baseball cap. Let's start there. It's not a baseball cap, actually. It's a hockey cap. Let's start there, brother. Don't. Easy on. Nah, Morgan should have never said that, bro. Because they quoted Morgan Freeman today when LeBron James was talking to Simone Biles. Now my go. I'm responding to everybody. You said I need to let folks basically what did you say? Let me go back to what you said. You said men need to be fathers. Sound like you out here playing daddy for the neighborhood. This community stuff starts at home. Yeah, they do, but you trying to tell me that I don't need to. I'm playing daddy because I'm really if somebody ain't here, like you try to say it like it was denigrating. You know what I mean? Yeah. Of course we need to be building within our own homes. It does. But if they father not there and they playing alongside my kids, I'm in the same neighborhood with them. What do you want me to do? Brother, you came on here being negative. What are you talking about? Anyway, man, I'm finna. Yeah, I'm. Yeah. Yeah, man. You know, Yeah, like I said, when you found out you were gonna be a fighter 18, how did your folks take the news? Oh, boy, they was hurt. Man, my people was disappointed, bro. Be real with you. Like I said, I was a good kid, man. I didn't get in no trouble. I didn't smoke. I didn't drink. I didn't gang bang or nothing. So, they was disappointed. You know what I mean? I was on my way to college. So, they was disappointed. But they supported me, though, man. They supported me. They stood with me, supported me, and supported me wholeheartedly. And I appreciated that for sure. But finding out you're going to be a father at 18, that is a scary thing. I ain't going to lie. But they supported me, and then I knew I had to really go to school and get my degree and really, you know what I'm saying, really, really stand on my business and really do what I was supposed to do. So going to college was more, it wasn't just about fun. It was really about really obtaining that degree, making sure I came home with that degree. And then, be able to be employed to fully take care of my child in the best way possible. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So as soon as they start talking about our neighborhood, yeah, that's how they do, man. I ain't. What did this nonsense about baseball? No, they came on here talking crazy to me because they didn't like that I was basically talking about community building for black people building community building. They wanted me to be like, oh, we don't owe black people nothing, and they kind of want me to have an individualistic mindset. So Candace Owens is a successful black woman, and you're hating on her. I'm not hating on her at all. I'm just really not like. My problem with Candace is Candace. Candace does this because black people, and I can agree with things Candace says, but Candace plays this game where Candace likes to hold black people accountable and tell black people off in front of white folks. Majority of her audience, I can get you. Nah, so majority of Candace's audience is like really white people, conservative whites. And so for her to be like telling black folks off to an audience that's not even black, so white folks can clap it up and be like, yeah, that's right, Candace. Tell those N-words. That's right, Candace. Tell them off. Tell them, Candace. To me, I look at that with a side eye. I can see if she was speaking directly to black people. She's not. She don't. She speaks to a white conservative audience who really do not care about black people at all. So for her to be holding us accountable in front of them, yeah, like that, I don't like that. That's kind of like when Bill Cosby did that pound cake speech and was telling and was like, and I look, this is a person, I grew up on a lot of Bill Cosby content. The Cosby Show did wonders for black folks in the image and all of that, right? For real. But him doing that pound cake speech telling black folks, you need to raise your kids better, and why y'all naming them these funny names and all that type of crazy stuff, and to a white audience that's clapping it up every time he talk about, Ray and and your funny names and raising your kids right and pull your pants up, all that stuff he did in front of white folks clapping it up for him, eating it up, right? To me, I ain't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? She's not saying anything. She's calling black people out because she doesn't want black people to keep making the same mistake, being stereotypes. Calling black folks out for an audience of white people. And my thing is, she'll do. I don't think Candace is genuine in all those things. She don't want us to keep making the same mistakes. Candace found a lane in the avenue, man. She yeah, like, and Bill was talking all that pull your pants up talk, and look what was going on. She does it to pander, right? I said she don't care about us, bro. She don't. I don't think she does. She does it to pander to an audience because it's listen, man, anti-black rhetoric is very lucrative on YouTube. This is why you see a lot of channels making anti-black content. You know what I mean? It's very lucrative to make that type of content on YouTube, so people run to do it. People run to do it all the time because that is the content that is most popular to make. You know, you get a lot of money. If I sit here and talk to you about pro-black content, my content won't be that thriving. But if I talk to you about how black people ain't nothing and how we need to do this and we need to better ourselves and how we ain't nothing, watch a whole bunch of white folks come to my comment section clapping it up. Watch how a whole bunch of non-black people run to my channel and love my channel immensely. I bet you if I react to Jesse Lee Peterson and agree with the stuff that Jesse Lee Peterson says, watch how big my channel becomes. If I react to Ben Shapiro and talk about black folks, talking down on black folks, watch how big my channel becomes. It's lucrative to make anti-black content, and everybody knows. That's why you got them young 21-year-old boys, the Cartier family. They're 21, 22 years old. Why are they watching Ben Shapiro and listening to Tom McDonald? Why? They found out the algorithm. They figured out the algorithm. They figured out the way to get money. React to Ben Shapiro, Tom McDonald, react to Thomas Sowell, react to all those type of individuals, and you will gain revenue. And then the moment they started reacting to their content, watch how their demographic changed. They couldn't keep it just black hip hop and all that. You got to go to that. Yeah, man. Like, it's just crazy, bro. Black negativity sells. It sells. You thrive on it on YouTube. If you talk about you speak anti-black content on YouTube, you will make a lot of money. Color don't matter. It sound good, brother. It sound good. It's not just people of color who experience pain and hardship. I'm not saying that, but I know black American people were like black American people were enslaved on black soil. Black American people. You went to jail for 13 years, you said, for a free TV. Why is that, brother? Why is that? Why did you go to jail for that? Yep. If you make a video about how black people have a victim mentality, all you got to do is that'll get you 1 million views. If you make a video saying that black people need to move past slavery, people will come and applaud it up. But they'll never tell Jewish people to get over the Holocaust, will they? Nope. And the Jewish people won't let you forget about it. All that I don't see color, I don't see race stuff. That's why I can't. And that's why I told y'all why I have to be with a black woman. Because like if I'm with a non-black woman and I have children with that woman, I'm teaching them like to have knowledge of self and to be cognizant, what's the one I'm looking for? For you to be aware that you're a black person in society. If my woman is non-black, my kids gonna go to their grandmama and granddaddy house that's white or whatever ethnicity they are. They gonna be telling my kids stuff like color don't matter. All you gotta do is be a good person and you're gonna be okay. And that's not it's not guaranteed that color don't matter. That we know that's not true. We know that's not true as black people in society. I don't need nobody else interfering with my teachings of my children, as far as them being aware that they're a black person. My son is a black man, my daughter's a black woman in society. And if I'm in a relationship with a non-black woman and I have children with this woman, there's a chance that my teachings will get offset by their grandparents when they go to their grandma and them granddaddy house and they're going to tell them stuff like, oh, color don't matter. We know it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could stay stuck in that system then, because I know lots of black women who have done great. Sounds like excuses. Brother, I went and got degrees. So what excuses are you hearing from me? What excuses are you hearing? Yeah, we from Chicago like me. We know what time it is, man. They trying to trap you, just change the topic. Yeah, they going, yeah. I know. I just, this is just like, uh, but anyway, yeah, man. Yeah, you can't help. Yeah, people just gonna be on their own little time. But that's why I said, like, we have a unique history in this country full of trial and tribulation. That others haven't been through in this country. I'm big on teaching their history and having the seminar for sure. Hey, I heard this is a safe place for Eminem fans, correct? Uh, you seen I'm not a big Eminem fan. That's what you seen. You like, let me come over here and see if I can say something back. Yeah, y'all know I ain't no big Eminem fan at all. More power to him though. He got a big fan base. I ain't one of them though. You seen I ain't a big fan of Eminem. I never really heard of Tom McDonald. Stan is a dope song, bro. That's a dope song. I like that song. Dido really look at me being petty. Dido really made the song with the hook. No, man, that's a dope song. I'm gonna tell y'all the Eminem songs I like. I like I like Stan, Cleaning Out My Closet. I like The Way I Am. What other song I like? I like you see how struggle it is? That's an awfully high argument. I ain't really like Mockingbird like that. Like it was cool, but I ain't really like it like that. Lose Yourself. Everybody like that. I like black people don't like Eminem because he too good. Stop it, man. That ain't why black people don't like Eminem like that. It's a lot of black people that do, but I ain't. Uh, what other songs I like by Eminem? A lot of the Eminem's verses I like are features, like Patiently Waiting verses. I like I like when he did the song My Band with D12. Akon smacked that joint. Yeah, it was a hit. Who was your favorite rapper? Hold on. Oh, Eminem was your favorite rapper. Yeah, bro. Like I said, I never was big on him like that. But again, I'm not into like gore rap and like shock horrorcore raps. I'm not into that. So, and I never really liked Eminem's voice like that. To be honest with you. Oh, for some reason I did like Superman. Though. I did like that song. For some reason I like that song. But songs like Kim and stuff like that, I don't know, brother. That ain't for me. A lot of people say that same thing. Oh, he's corny. They all say the same. Well, they say that because AP Eminem raps about things that a lot of times he has music we can't really relate to like that a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like I said, like talking about your mama the way Eminem talk about his mom is what's the word I'm looking? That's like taboo in black society, black America. Like black folks could not like their mama and don't talk about unaliving their mama and stuff like that. That's just not a thing we do. At the time, Eminem was talking about doing pills and drugs, and pill rap didn't start becoming popular amongst black folks like that for real until like later. And I just think that horrorcore rap is just not things like black people really appeal to like that. Like, hi kids, do you like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids? Most black people are not gonna hear that and go, "Oh my God, we're not gonna really." That's not gonna really relate to a lot of black folks where we come from. Like the way he raps up, he raps about the content of his music. Is really not really. It's not. Well, it doesn't speak of. It don't speak to the areas we come from. You know what I mean? Yeah, in the entire black diaspora, it is. It's considered taboo to disparage your mama. It is, right. Yep. Not even just black America, black folks in general. And he had different experience that we can't relate to. But he had his moment. Right. He had his moment. He's white. You know what I mean? And he come from a different environment that we come from. So he gonna have different experiences. But some of it was I like some of it though. Some of it. Em doesn't make good songs thematically as skills, but no substance. I would say like his stuff, like I said, dude, I supposed to be man. I know, right? I supposed to man. Y'all got me on live way longer than I supposed to been asleep a long time ago. Y'all got me talking to y'all heavily. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer though. But I'm like I said, I enjoy talking to y'all, man. But yeah, it's just like certain stuff just didn't relate to me like that. But they be thinking when I say I don't like Eminem like that, they be like, oh, it's cause he white. It's cause he white. Like no, because I thought Paul Wall was dope. But again, Paul Wall was talking about stuff that we related to. You know what I'm saying? He had a flavor that you could find in the black community. So, yeah. Yeah, Paul Wall, like again, I was listening to Sitting Sideways the other day. First of all, Paul Wall verse on Drive Slow was immaculate. You know, I never listened to Mac Miller like that. Probably because he had my name for real. But no, I never really listened to Mac Miller like that. I don't know. What white person you hear say, hi kids, do you like violence? Yeah, but I would say he looked. I mean, I don't be for real with you. I didn't grow up around white people, so I really don't know. Um, so, but they loved Eminem though, cause he gave them representation matters, right? He was the first person in like first mainstream white rap artist for real, like a main. I mean, I know Beastie Boys type stuff. I'm talking about not Third Base now, MC Search now. He was the first white mega star for real. Not Vanilla Ice either. He first white dude that had lyrical ability that was a mega star in hip hop. And he brought people from the trailer park to rap. You know what I mean? Like white kids from like Iceland and you know they got into rap because they saw a dude with blonde hair and blue eyes that looked like them. So they pulled them in, kind of like when black folks saw Tiger Woods playing golf. Even though Tiger didn't identify as black, but yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like Yellow Wolf like that, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Chameleonaire. Probably the dude from Lincoln Park. What dude from Lincoln Park? Hey, what group was Travis Barker from? What group was that? Weird Al Yankovic, for sure. Weird Al Yankovic. I remember he used to do the parody songs all the time. Yellow Wolf. I ain't never get into Yellow Wolf like that. For Eminem to make it in a black dominator, he had to be great. So listen, he can rap, bro. Blink 182. Okay, that's where Travis Barker from. Um, he can rap for sure. I'm not saying he can't rap. I'm just saying him being a white artist gave him an extra. Him being a white artist that could rap, it made him an anomaly. So it made him more like attractive to the public. It's kind of like when you see a white dude in a black fraternity and he know how to shimmy like just as good as the black noobs. Or he know a white Q dog or something. Like he get extra attention because it's like you don't normally see it. You know what I mean? If M was black and he was rapping like that, I'm gonna be for real with you. I don't think his stature, even with him rapping the way he rapped, would be the same. I think the fact that he was an anomaly, he could rap and he was white, it made him more of a like an anomaly. And I'm gonna be for real with you, him being co-signed by Dre gave him credibility with black folks. Dre being on his side, walking him into rap, walking him into like people's homes in America, it helped with black folks. Cause like we kind of probably wouldn't have known how to take him for real. But with Dre's cosign, it's like, oh, okay. Well, we can listen to him because Dre backing him. if Jimmy Iovine would have just walked him out there by himself, I don't know how black folks really would have took him like that. You know what I'm saying? I think Dre cosign really helped a lot. Not saying M didn't do the rapping because he did, but I'm saying like I think that cosign from Dre really did. It really gave him credibility. You know what I'm saying? Black people really say, okay, well Dre backing him, we gotta rock with him. You know, and I really find that to be the truth. Started from Degrassi, now I'm here. Eminem was pushed the same way back then, the way he pushed Clay the Clock. You trying to discredit him anyway because you can't relate. I'm not trying to discredit him. I'm just being honest with you, bro. I'm being for real, bro. Like, especially at that time, a white rapper like that, he kind of like that help cosign helped. He kind of needed that to like gain like credibility with black folks. White folks probably would have loved him regardless. Trying to you can't relate to it, right? I'm not. Listen. Look. So a lot of the old heads, well, I shouldn't say old heads. I'm not trying to be a derogatory term. A lot of the older people I know felt like M was just like a red man to them, right? They feel like he was a white red man. And as much as red man is respected, he was never pushed or never as revered as Eminem. I'm not saying Eminem wasn't good, bro. I'm saying his Dre's stamping of him. Yeah, like okay, like Hobson, right? Like I told people I can never get into that. Danny Brown from Detroit, I can never get into that. Early Tyler the Creator, oh no. That was not for me. Yeah, he thinking like, oh, I'm just telling you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they eating roaches and stuff like that. Yeah, right. When I saw that, I said, oh yeah, we got to go. My black mind, and then people gonna be like, what do you mean your black mind, you being racist? When I say black mind, I'm being silly. But like the culture that I grew up in, black culture is really different. Culture across different ethnicities is different. Black culture is really different. Culturally, we have differences based upon our ethnicity, where we come from, and all of that. So, like, when I hear certain words, it's like, man, I told y'all, when I hear the C word, when I hear that C word being used in rap, I'll be like, oh, man, this may not be for me. Y'all know what C word I'm talking about. Yeah, early Tyler the Creator was very... Yeah, Tyler is different now. Like my daughter liked the Tyler Creator now. The early Tyler Creator was too extreme. Yeah, way too extreme. He was saying the C word a lot then. Y'all know what C word I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? C, U, and you finish it off. Raised around black people understand you. There's just a difference in perspective. Yeah, a white person like Paul Wall will understand exactly what I'm saying. It's just like culture is very different, man. And when I try to tell people this, like we grow up differently than a lot of people. Like Indian people grow up differently than us. White people grow up differently than we grow up differently across ethnicities. We grow up differently. So like the things that are attractive to me, like probably wouldn't be attractive to another person. Like music sonically, right? Like I like soulful things a lot. To somebody from a trailer park, they may not like that. You know what I'm saying? They might like more like horrorcore type rap versus like soulful rap. You know what I mean? Like I like soulful. That's why I like Ross's music. He got a lot of soulful samples and stuff like that. I'm in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. Silent music is much more soulful now, which is why I can digest it a lot better. You know what I mean? I like soulful type stuff. So like because of I grew up around a lot of soulfulness. In the black community in Chicago, I grew up around a lot of soulful stuff. You know, I listened to a lot of soulful music from my dad, my mom, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Listen to a lot of soulful, you know, all different type of music that's soulful. So yeah. Right. Ross raps over luxurious soulful. I just wanna be the one. I just wanna be the one you love. I just wanna be the one you run to when you down. I just want. That's that. What? When I heard that, I just wanna be the one. That makes me feel a whole different way. That you make my earthquake. Oh, you make my earth. I love that song. I love that song. Don't leave. It's my fault. I love that. Versus like early Tyler. Donald Glover, Tyler and Bruni Hills of Georgia to a family of Jehovah's Witnesses. He didn't have birthdays, but he kills. I love Donald Glover. Listen, Redbone, I mean, when I first heard that, I didn't even know that was Childish Gambino first. Amazing. She. That's that. Eyes wide open. So, okay. You said C. We vibe, bro. Yep. Earthquake. I was just singing Earthquake by Tyler the Creator. Cause when it all comes down, falling down, I need you. Watch Community. He was on 30 Rock. Bro, I remember when I first heard Redbone on Get Out. No, wait. I might have heard it before Get Out. And then I heard it in the movie. I don't know. Yeah, the internet. I remember they had a song called Special Affair. I heard it on NBA 2K17. I bet this Patron made you real nice and comfortable. Try to act nice, girl, your cover's blown. But you already knew that. You already knew that. And then she had a song, well, Sid is the lead singer. The internet is the group. A song called Girl. Telling you my girl, girl, girl. They don't know your word. If I told you that you rock my world, I want you around me. Yep. You, my girl, girlfriend, girlfriend. Alright, never mind. What you asked me, bro? Do you know the little song Little Girl Blue by Janis Joplin? Nah, I don't. I don't. Body by Sid. I ain't heard that. I gotta check it out. Said I have a good voice. I appreciate it. I can't sing though. I wish I could. I'd be out here singing for real. Eminem isn't like every other rapper. He's not trying to be smooth. He's not trying to fit in. Right. I mean, that's his style, right? I'm not trying to like tell him to switch his style. I'm just saying it's just not appealing for me personally. So he can have his own style. You know, he can do what he want to do. It's just not it's not appealing to my ears like that. Only certain things are appealing to my ears that he makes. Like I don't know the way I am. I like the way he was rapping on there. I like the way he's rapping on that song. Cleaning out my closet. I like that song because it wasn't just I hate my mama. It was him explaining it in detail, telling the story. Like bro, like when I talk about soulfulness, bro, like I get a feel of what's it, jubilance. I get elated when I hear "We Gonna Make It" by Jadakiss, bro. When I hear that song, y'all, something come over me. When I hear that Alchemist beat, F the frail-ish. Because when my coat come in, they got to use a scale that they weigh the wells with. When I hear that, we gon' make it, we gon' make it, we gon' make it. Yeah, euphoric feeling. Like, I don't know what, I can't explain it. Every time I hear that song, I feel good inside, right? When I hear, trying to hear certain songs make me feel good immediately. I'm trying to think. I know these songs too. Certain songs, Juice WRLD stereotypical black rapper. That's why he's more relatable. It's common sense. I don't relate to Juice WRLD music though, because again, he speaks like about like he got emo music. You know, not wanting to live long, stuff like that. I don't, want to overdose. I ain't. That's not for me. Is he gonna make another album? He might make another one, bro. For real, he might make another one. He said Unc born in the 80s. Who, me? I'm not an 80s baby at all, bro. Not at all. I just like I got an older palette for music, like I said, just being around older people a lot. So yeah, it's certain songs that like when I hear them, it make me feel a way. Even R&B music, right? When I hear Groove Theory, Tell me if you want me to give you all my time. I wanna make it good for you. Juice is not stereotypical black rapper. King Von. Right. Von would be like what people would think consider stereotypical a lot um with street rap, right? Street gang banging rap would be people what people consider stereotypical. Juice was different. Um but I just didn't never I really couldn't relate to a lot of the Juice content. That wasn't really appealing to me. Like what was the first song? I still feel the shadows in my room. I never really liked that song for real, bro. A lot of people like it. I never liked that song like that. 90s R&B top tier. So what's that song? What was that? Is that SWV? Pharrell made that beat. Use your heart and not your eyes. And baby, just relax your mind. You got time and I got time. If you got time and I got time. Yep. Okay, Skim, I kind of have a good night. You got a nice voice. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it, bro. My bad. The Neptunes produced it. I can't keep saying Pharrell did. There's the Neptunes, Chad Hugo, and Pharrell. The image of things. So like certain songs give me like even when I hear A Marie talking to me, why don't we fall in love? It feel like summertime and like in Chicago. It feel like summertime, black folks having a good time. You know what I mean? Who is the hardest rap producer right now? Metro Fire. Metro Fire. Um Man, you know, I'm not a lot of these dudes. I don't write their names down. Listen to Gunna. So stuff I heard, I haven't heard the new album, but the stuff I hear from Gunna sound good lately. Frank Ocean. Nah, people. I just look like everybody to people. Everybody. But I ain't listen to Gunna. I gotta listen to Gunna. I heard what I did here sound good. My favorite throwback music producers for real. Timberland, Dr. Dre, Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine them got them bops, boy. Jermaine songwrite well, excellent songwriter. Dre, I like Alchemist. Um, you got to cut the lie. I need to excuse the log off. Right, man. Look, I have been on here for a long time. I got to get to sleep for real, for real. That's why I look. I need to be sleep, man. I'm on a high from after the fight. You know what I mean? You know how I go. Jay Dilla for sure. Definitely Dilla. Kanye to the Kanye production on Down and Out, man. I love that damn. Him and Cameron, boy, what? Cam was flowing on that beat. For real, man. Yeah, what time is it, boy? It is late as ever, man. Do you like chant rap? Because outside of acid rap, I think you should. Man, you know. And that's so crazy, man. Acid rap was really like alternative sound, man. Was really like an alternative sound. Um, no. I do. But 10 day. Uh, I mean, I like stuff Chance, man. I ain't listened to Chance in a minute. What was the joint with mixtape? What was the name of that joint with mixtape on it and Juke Jam and all that? We gonna have it. What was the name of that joint? I'm the only one that still care about mixtape. Him and Yachty and Young Thug. What was the name of that joint? That the name of that tape, that project. Time and time again, they tell me no. I forgot what the name of that tape was. I don't. I remember he dropped it. The coloring book. That was the name of it. I'm balling on you like on Chris Brown. New Orleans rappers. Yeah. So like Juvenile, Juvie was my guy. I like Wayne. I like Pete when I was younger. I ain't gonna lie, I like them Baton Rouge boys, man. That Boosie and Webby. I don't know. Them boys, I don't know. Webby and Boosie be talking to me. For real. Them boys in Baton Rouge they flavor, they be hard, boy. For real. I fool with them Baton Rouge boys. BG and Turk tough for sure. I like BG a lot. With Juke Jam. Now, South Africa, what's going on? Don't mention the South. You don't talk of Scarface. Face Mob. For real. Face Mob, Tiny Desk was amazing. On my block. What woo! Guess on that guess that beat. Who made the beat on Guess Who's Back? Did Kanye do that? Guess who's Bazak? That joint hard. Yeah, the Juke Jam described so he was describing the Chicago. So we was kids, we used to do something called juke, right? And the girl juking on you, not the footworking. Juking is a girl grinding on you, like in the party, like slow, really like dry humping for real. And we used to do that at the skating rink. We wouldn't go there to skate. It'd be just for that, man. Just to be girls grinding on you, man. Yeah, I know Silk the Shocker. Kanye new album was not good. I'm sure it wasn't. Yeah, man, look. I know I've been on here late, man. I try to make up for not being on here for a few days, man. But look, I'm finna get off this thing, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man. All right, peace.